Alright, people don't stop.
I watched it. Stop laughing.
I didn't have any plays, did I? I didn't.
I had bad plays.
I'll have to watch it. I just don't want to hear myself talk. It's like a music montage, right? What? Okay. No, but I mean like the video. Is it a music montage or
This is gonna
is
be an
it,
engage.
like, does it have casting as well?
On the minions, very nice.
K-pop stands unite.
It's really just blue team's game to lose at this point. He's just walking it in.
Listen,
Oh
you
god,
do
that's
the play-by-play.
this is the fucking game where this was the first game we played where we. Oh, I can still hear myself. What the shit? Oh, there's Valorant plays too.
If you gotta play a TFT game in 10 days, that's your decay.
I'm very grateful to everyone who helped make it what it is. And it's
Will
actually
your
attracted the
assignments be
attention
done by then
of,
or no?
someone very well known, someone very influential. So I want to show you guys an interview I did with this mysterious person yesterday. They couldn't make it, but we pre-recorded something.
Is the
so
mid
here you
laner
go.
of blue team here?
Yep, there he is.
How does it feel to have almost your entire team on your back? If top make it through to the finals, my pickings will be complete, and I will get my 66 points.
Yeah, I picked G2 as world champions, but fucking trolled so hard.
I won
And then
one.
they all get out damaged by a Braum with Hail of Blades.
People put HUD body at the end, even though that wasn't even like a.
He's gonna have to use it. Oh, a 3-man credit, a 4-man credit from the faces void. He's gonna get the pick off the Earthshaker. He's still got.
And another battle from the top lane now. Red's looking for a play on the Comet. A Comet turning it around. Orn's forced to run away. In comes the TP for Fire, and Fire wants to take the kill. But Orn, oh my god, Comet making the flashing W. He's gonna get the 1v3.
Jesus.
Oh, this is gonna be an engage. On the minions, very nice. It's really just blue team's game to lose at this point.
He's just walking it in.
He's just
Okay.
in a sprint, and as I say, it's blue team.
I'm very grateful.
Alright then, should we get the ball rolling? I guess not. We'll just wait till we get into the lobby or something.
Everyone, welcome. And tonight we have another game with Team 5 versus Team 7. Hope you enjoy the show.
I'm gonna have to time you out. Yeah, that's too many messages in the chat. Mm-mm-mm. Ah, I feel like I could hear my voice like before you said that. Anyways, I don't know how to say start things off, but welcome to the Team 5 versus Team 7 game. We're currently waiting on Siphon question
Siphon.
mark. And he's just doing his thing. I don't
I
know
feel
what
like
the
he
deal
could be
is.
eating dinner, not gonna lie.
Some of us did that ahead of time. Clearly
Yes.
this is a player difference right now. Well, nothing that we haven't already seen before. We've seen the Lilia and Rumble tech that happened. I was watching the game. I think it was just funny to watch. I don't think it was too dangerous, but obviously 1.5k free damage because you can't move because you're asleep. Bit of yikes.
I also wouldn't mind seeing the Yone on Himikon.
Kenzione
Last week
is
he destroyed on that.
it is a sight to behold.
Most definitely.
Have seen it many a time in flex queue, and he's pretty good at that. What about Team 2? What are we expecting to see from them? I wasn't watching the game, but I was playing it. So, what were your thoughts from like last time?
Thoughts from last time. They their first game was alright. There was just a little bit of miscommunication in the early game, but then they had better scaling champs and they pulled it back. Like they had Nazir and managed to get like 3 kills on him at maybe around 15 minutes or so. So he really just took off and was able to dominate. But in the second game, Vada kind of just threw away his lead and they just played off that. Like the Kled was able to 1v1 him
Mm-hmm.
and that was basically game over.
Bit yikes from Riot's part. The 6-item Corki cannot fight the 2-item Clyde for some reason,
Yeah,
but you know, you live and you learn.
that's what you call balance.
Death's Dance really be out here existing like that.
Mm. But I wouldn't be surprised if Siphon opts out to pick Oriana this game. Quite a comfort pick for him, and it's pretty strong in his hands.
If I see another Hecarim Ariana game, it's honestly just I'm gonna go in one ear and out the other with me. I hated playing against it, and I don't know if I'll like casting for it. Just delivering shockwave after shockwave on a silver spoon.
Mm.
Both
I
those
mean,
are like a 60-second cooldown.
yeah. hopefully we're all good to go now. Not yet.
Eventually we get in game.
Clouds is ready, but Team HUD Buddy is not.
Hopefully it won't take as long as last time when we had to exit the draft like 2 times.
No. We have people at level 200 plus here. Surely they own every champion.
It's true.
I'm gonna ignore Ken for a bit, even though he's 121.
Well, some people just like to save up their blue essence and their champion shards to buy only one role of support, like only one role they play. I know a lot of people only own ADCs, only own mid laners, only own supports. But yikes. Alright.
We finally get into the draft here.
He's absolutely
Vlad
livid
ban.
with that Vlad ban against Siphon.
Yeah.
Making
Yeah,
us
not
wait
too
20 minutes
surprising.
for that ranked game.
Most certainly. Now, I feel like they might target ban GP here. Yeah.
There it is. The GP, although it's been announced that he doesn't actually play GP, yet everyone seems to ban it just because it's his name.
Oh, that's a good bait.
But he still knows how to play it,
He
nonetheless.
still knows how to play it, he just doesn't want to. Getting rid of the
On ban.
on, denying that late game scaling for free because, you know, on items are very cool and balanced. Love that mechanic.
And the on ult in team fights can be quite detrimental. Oh, the Jarvan.
Banning out Chug's Jarvan. Still leaving Lilia open thus far. So I'm pretty sure that's like his other main jungler. But
Oh no, he has like 5 junglers now, being J4, Kane, Sejuani, Mumu, and Lilia.
no one's really played Sejuani and Amumu this tournament. I played Sejuani, it didn't go great.
I know for a fact if Blues had picked Lilia, Siphon is not going to have a fun time because he has a passion of hatred for that champion.
Ice is up.
I haven't actually seen Hudbud. Oh,
Who's
he's
up?
gone
Oh,
for the
but-
Samira.
Oh, for the
First
Samira,
pick.
okay.
Potentially practicing it in ranked. On the first week of Samira's release, he was very adamant against not banning Samira across the entire tournament, despite being a fairly unbalanced champion.
Biased ADC mains.
Biased ADC mains
Yeah.
indeed.
She's definitely very powerful. We do see the Jin come out though. Jin is another strong pick, but Samira could just be stronger, to be honest. Like
With Zeki's champion pool, especially with his Braum and his Thresh, like that's an extra 0.5 seconds on CC on auto attacks.
we do see Oriana get picked here as
The
well.
Leona ban actually makes
Surprising.
a lot more sense now,
Mm.
where it just shuts down everything Samira could do.
Well, Chug's taking the Hecarim from Clouds. Or, I mean, he probably plays it as well, but still. Denying the free engages with the Ariana ball.
Is it Sandra? Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Very disappointing Worlds pick. I'm honestly sick of seeing the 90% pick rate in Worlds. If not 100.
I mean, he's similar to an Ashe in the later stages of the game. You hit a gold card on someone and it can potentially turn into a free pick for your team.
It's a free kill. It's free vision. Like, what are they going to do about it?
Now,
Now,
paired with the Hecarim for ganks, that'll be quite easy to pull off.
I'm expecting some support bans coming out of Red Side because they definitely don't want Samira synergy in the bot lane. They want to make it as hard as possible for all-in ADC. Oh, there's the Pantheon.
I feel like
I'm
Zyke.
assuming that was targeted for the Pantheon support because that is very oppressive right now.
Also, Zyke would just play anything, even first time to champions, without any idea what it does.
Yeah, he'll pretty much just do whatever HUD Buddy tells him to. And then it works out because,
Taking away the Rek'Sai from Clouds too.
He did play that against my team. It wasn't great.
That was quite good in the first game that they played like
Yeah,
2 weeks ago.
it wasn't great for us.
Yeah, no.
The
Or
Renekton
Nectar,
man.
yeah.
Don't want GP to be as oppressive as possible.
Well, I mean, thing is with Renekton, he's only ever really an early game champion. Like, sure, if he gets ahead, he could be a mid game, but he doesn't scale very well into the late game. So most of the time, he's not even worth a ban, and you can play around that. But you know, obviously, it all does matter about the player, and well, GP is a very skilled player, so.
Hmm. One of, if not the best player on that team.
We see Kane here. Interesting pick. I'm sure Clouds went in like I did against Thida.
And man, at least he might not fail dashing over the wall and flashing into the wall again.
Yeah, look, I was just off that day. Let's not
Bad
talk about
game,
that
go
anymore.
next.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof, we got the Samira Alistair combo, playing that in solo duos with Zim. I know that that's a very strong combination.
Oh, 100%. Simmer can get a passive off on 2 targets in like 2 seconds, which is insane.
Especially against the Braum as well. Just
Mm.
tank the Q. His stun means nothing to him, and there's nothing that he can block. Oh,
Is
that's
this a Gragas
Is
top?
that
the
Heck
Gragas
top or
top
Grag
lane.
top?
It's Gragas top. Hecarim top's a thing of the past, and I know GP plays Gragas. And if I see GP play Hecarim, I'm quitting. Stepping down as president. I don't want to see it.
Just quitting.
I'm done. I don't want to be associated with the man anymore.
Maokai.
Maokai.
Oof, against the Maokai top lane, very uninteractive gameplay, if I do say so
Yeah,
myself.
top lane's gonna be a lot of farming. Same with mid lane. But until we see jungle presence, then you know these lanes will be a little bit boring towards the start.
Oh, since you two have more experience at this, can you explain to me how Samira works with Alistar for someone that hasn't played a game in 200 years?
Well, every time someone is hard CC'd, Samira's passive lets her get a quick auto attack onto someone that extends that CC for 0.5 seconds. Which means Alistar, with his like 2.5 seconds of lockdown, turns into like 3.5 seconds of lockdown. Just
Pretty much.
actually no, 4 seconds.
Is
Got 3 stuns.
that Samira passive counts as an auto attack, or is it just like pure weavable?
It counts as an auto attack, so
Yeah,
technically Braum
it'll.
could block it, I think. But
I think he can block it. Yeah,
yeah,
maybe. I mean, it'll be cool to see how it works.
yeah, I'm unaware of the interactions with that. If it knocks Braum up for 0.5 seconds instead, or just
But
completely
the
negates it.
thing is, well, with Samira is with her passive, it's like Ivan Q, except it kind of just dashes her till she's in auto range as well. So it just gets her closer, which is
Hmm.
a bit scary. It gives her a free stack of a passive for ult too.
So what are we thinking of this game?
Um, the draft I would prefer to have on this game probably be red side, mainly
Hmm.
because of their team fight potential.
Hmm.
Like I know Hecarim, Alistar, and Samira would work well together in just getting a crap ton of damage and AoE damage as well, like stuns and stuff onto the other team. The other team do have pretty good peel with the Oriana and the Braum, and Maokai's ability to kind of just cover a kind of lane wide gap with roots is quite just oppressive in a certain way.
Hmm.
And I
Red.
really do hope that Clouds does not go blue cane,
Oh,
because
you'd
that would be a
hope.
throw.
You'd definitely be hoping. I mean, red side does have the stronger comp in terms of team fighting, but it looks like blue wants to go for a lot of picks with the Gragas, the Hecarim with his 1000 move speed, the global TF ults, and if Samira could get a good ult off in any team fight, unless Braum can block it in its entirety. They're pretty much doomed. Like 360 degrees, 2k damage. Not much you could do about that.
Mm. Yeah, with the roaming, Blue side definitely do have the better roaming with the Hecarim, you know, just moving fast around the map, and like you said, the TF ults. Probably see a few of them towards bot lane because Jin does outscale Samira by quite a bit. So assuming that that the red bot lane does not make any risky plays that puts them behind, they should be fine to team fight against the Samira. So
I do think going into a pick comp against immobile champions like Jin and Ariana does work well for blue side. The only issue being like phase rush, dumb spell shouldn't exist, but you know, Ariana's a lot more slippery than she should be.
yeah, most definitely, yeah. Like picking someone on red would be easier than on blue, but in terms of kind of locking them down, they have to get in range to be able to do that. Because blue side do have a shorter range kind of lockdown, whereas Maokai can ult from quite afar. But I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise if TF got a rapid fire cannon just for that extra range on his W.
Are we gonna see the worlds build, which is just Rod, Lichbane, and Rapid Fire, then the game ends? But
Pretty much, yep.
We'll just have to see how the game pans out. Looks like Clouds will be going for the red one, thank God. Still loading into the game, I suppose.
Oh, give me a second.
Yeah, what's going on?
Stream's dead. We're gone. Tune in next time for, you know, the results of the game. You know, we called it Scuffcast for a reason.
This is true. Ah, there we go.
Ah, we're back.
Now we're in the game.
Alright. It looks like blue side is gonna go for the mid lane invade.
I think red side is just covering the jungle entrances. Oh, but
Oof.
Clouds will spot them also. They should be fairly safe from now.
If they went for the fan
Oh,
out.
I don't think they care. They're just going for it.
Honestly,
Shaman might be caught out here.
I
Turns
was not
around to
expecting that
Q
to
rather
happen,
than
to be
flashing
honest.
away, and sadly, first blood will go to the Alistar.
I think Clouds might be a little bit disappointed at that one. You see them coming through mid, and then
Your
know.
teammate is still just, you know, standing there doing nothing, probably on
Hey.
their phone or something.
Yeah. Sorry, I just gotta update my. I gotta update my tweets real quick.
Alistar
Anyways,
does back to get some boots and a control ward. That'll help with his roaming.
unfortunately, the kill did get put onto the Alistar as opposed to the TF or the Samira or even the Hecarim. But, you know.
Yeah, in that situation, if anyone had gotten it, Alistar, preferably if Samira had gotten it, Hard Buddy would have been able to absolutely abuse his early lead.
I mean, we make do. Get those Mogu boots early, start roaming, unless the whole playstyle is just to sit on top of Samira, then get. I want to say Merc treads this game, because you're not going to get auto attack too much. but blocking 12% of damage from Jin's crits does help.
I mean, Merc Treads would still be quite amazing in this game, seeing as 4 out of the 5 of them will have some form of CC that can be applied to Mercs. Pretty sure if Kane goes Darken, that his W doesn't count. Some passive farming going on.
We're gonna have to take like a quick 2-minute break. I'll be back.
Okay, my turn to take over. Oh, we have a small engage happening on the bot side.
Just some trading going on
Ooh.
here. Hard Buddy bring you down to very low by Mikon. I'm a little sad to see Shaman's not running the Hail of Blade Broms, but Guardian's equally as good, so
I'll take the greed and go Hail Blades.
I
Nope.
mean it proved effective in Worlds. Quite a bit.
Both ADCs not running extra pots, so they're a bit down on healing, but I believe Mikon might have like more stats due to fleet.
Yeah, most definitely. Unless Hud has a decent trade and gets a tiny bit of healing off Conqueror, but
Oh. Yeah.
looks like there was a dive up in the top lane.
Oh damn, he took so much damage earlier.
Massive wave goes in for the stun, and Hecarim just knocks
Oh wow, that was so unlucky. Look at their HP.
Damn. Chugglug and GP being brought down to very low. Damn. If Blue Dawn had have potentially saved his W for the Hecarim E, maybe that could have gone better. But then again, Hecarim is just a strong champ right now.
And here we have heal already being burnt out by HUD. Not much Clouds was able to get off that gank, probably just a few stacks to help him out.
Sorry about that intermission. My IKEA LEDs just came in, so I had to go get them. But it looks like I didn't miss out on a lot, question mark? There was a gank top lane and someone died.
Yeah, there was a gank top.
I was there to see heal burned, but not much came out of that. Oh, but there's another fight going on.
Morphy and Mikon being brought down, sadly, by Zeki and not Hud Buddy. But Hud will be able to secure a kill on Shaman.
Yeah, take a quick look at that. Pretty sure it was over aggression stepping the wave, yeah.
Yeah, that Alistair combo with Samira's passive just held Mikon there for a solid 2 seconds.
You really don't want to do that against a Samira Alistair.
No,
Just like Ken doesn't want to be doing that against a Kane.
Forward for the
And he gets
wow.
out. The Orianna is unfortunately out of mana.
He might be caught out. Oh yeah, he's gonna be forced back towards blue base.
He's gonna go for the execute, definitely.
Oh,
But
I
he
should
misses the
hope so.
plan.
Unless he wants to give the kill to Alistair. Oh, I don't think he's gonna be able to execute now. Or
He
will he?
does. Oh,
He
he actually
will.
gets the execute off.
I thought Hecarim was gonna turn out to be a little bit faster, but I mean,
He didn't
he's
have
only level
flash.
4.
Yeah.
Go over to Siphon. Then
It did waste a little bit of time for a blue side, but obviously not too much, considering they already have their lead. 1.5k, 5 minutes in.
More aggression in the bot lane from Zeki. Oh. That was a very awkward gank from blue side. TF just ulting under the tower, stuns Mikon, Samir passive goes off, and they both just die.
Well, they get the 4-man, and
That was an interesting TF ult, just straight under the tower, right on top of Mikon.
that Alistar healing kicked in.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He got out alive, and he didn't end up blowing any sums. So
I didn't think Red Side was gonna die from that because Samira just went, you know, balls deep in as Hecarim was still in the river, and I thought they were just gonna keep walking back to safety, but I guess not.
mm,
And now Samira's had her back, and she has much more damage than Jin now, so
she's got the BF sword already.
mm,
Honestly, I don't think Braum was the pick this game against Samira. Like, sure, you can block the combo, but against all the supports that Samira like really synergizes with, you probably want to pick someone like Morgana or Leona, who was banned, unfortunately. But
the only bad thing with Morgana is that the binding is quite easy to stop with the W. Unless if you bait it out in lane, then it's not too bad.
it's more of a mind play thing. Is the Morgana going in, and then she blows the W early.
Gank looking out for mid, Cello runs in, Siphon just walks straight on out towards tower.
Mm.
Too much happening. Going to be invading red jungle. Top side jungle. GP just moving over. Not leaving. Raptors were gone, not worth his time. Nice fighting in the top lane. Cloud's looking for a gank as it shoves under. Comes to Mount
Honestly,
Kyle. GP just full turns onto Clouds, but he's able to get the ult off before his ult can land and will be killed.
I honestly thought like Gragas could have outrun the ult, but then
I feel like he could have, yeah, with his E, he would have, I think he would have
Okay.
made enough distance.
yeah, but he got stopped by the. I think the Kane actually stopped his E.
Oh. Chocolog.
And if Chug goes in with his ult, and no
Oh.
mana.
Oh, the GP has the TP to respond with. He doesn't have his ult anymore, but he'd have his E back up. And
Well, they
just
trade the
flash
1
his
for
E
1
for
in
the
the
free
TP,
kill, yeah.
and Blue Dawn doesn't actually have TP to meet the wave. So,
I think it was like a greedy back he was trying to go for there in the middle of the wave.
yeah, like obviously you don't expect the 0 mana Hecarim to ult you, but still in a
Yeah.
5v5 setting, a bit greedy. In flex maybe, but not not like
His
that.
plan is just a farm fest. There's absolutely no action going on at all.
I mean, it's Oriana versus TF. There's not much else to be done there.
Siphon's playstyle is definitely, he prefers to farm more than fight, so he's just loving this lane right now.
I mean, as a Vlad player, you can't really fight early, so
Mm. Blue side
Vitality.
may
Oh my god,
Red
no,
Eye?
no.
well, they're going for the
Oh,
proxy
they're gonna
instead.
they're
That's a
gonna
BM.
proxy the wave instead. And Clouds is just gonna respond with going straight towards bot, and Hecarim is in topside river.
Oriana has
He's
TP.
going in, Samira comes down, both sums out of Mikon, Hudbuddy gets a kill and dashes out, and Zeke is too tanky to die from tower.
There's absolutely nothing that they can do about that. Like, Clouds goes bot, so he can't actually match the gank in mid lane.
Yeah. Hecarim just ults over the wall, I'm assuming. Oh,
Not
the
even,
fucking
dude.
Tiff.
He
Oh,
misses the
He didn't
shockwave.
have the ball on him. Oh, that was a bit
Does it?
unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. It's just really well played by blue side as well. They have all the pressure focused on bot lane, and so they get a free gank on mid lane at the same time.
9 kills to 2, 4k gold lead. Still waiting for first drag to be taken, but it looks like another dive for blue side will be made up in the top lane.
I think Siphon on TP is wasting all of his potential he could do because he has to support his team. Meanwhile, Ken is just roaming around the map with his ult, walking down and just getting off all the pressure he could have.
It's really jarring to see a TF ult under towers like that.
Yeah, I know, it's quite like, it's unexpected, because you'd normally ult kind of towards your team or just in a safe position in general.
I mean, that's not to say that it's not working out for him, but
Yeah, definitely. It's working out plenty for him because he's able to get his team free kills. just make a big lead. And with the what you've said about the TP on Siphon, that's probably his best shot to match any roams of TFs.
I feel like he has to be using it a lot more aggressive, rather than just for like selfish lane purposes. Because there were so many opportunities where he had it up that he could have gone and help his team.
That he could have helped, yeah. Blue side just taking dragon. Or mountain drag.
Dragon for Herald. All right.
You take what you can get, really.
Oh. Where's the
Honestly-
gold card? Flashes out to safety. Does he have the shockwave available? He does.
He
Does
actually gets the
manage to
kill
take
out
down
of it.
Chuggalug? That was very well played by Siphon.
Honestly, if you're not going to use TP to, like, counter the TF, I mean, albeit Orianna into TF is probably one of the least enjoyable matchups, considering you can't bully them throughout the entire laning phase, but yeah, if you're going to play against TF and use your TP to farm and still not get that big of a lead, it's a 10 CS difference, you're better off just taking cleanse against, so you're not perma-stun. Albeit everything they have on their team is a knockback or a knock-up, so cleanse might not help other than the case of gold card.
Did I look at that correctly? So, alright, so let's go back to the scenario.
No, the Brom shield was just a second too late, so we didn't actually see the interaction we wanted to. That's been unfortunate. Oh, meanwhile, Klaus is going in on Ken, manages to heck you down. Passive gameplay.
A bit of stand.
Even that kill from Clouds, it hasn't really done much in terms of the gold lead. It's still over 4k.
And that's all I
Quite
can really
amazing.
hope to do at the moment. I say that a lot this game, but again, there's not much you can do. Each lane is behind.
There's a 1,000 gold difference in the supports. That is quite amazing.
Hmm.
Maybe probably because of that first blood that Ziki got and that lane kill. Well,
Ideally, there wouldn't be a 1k gold difference, but
and more fighting, and Samira's just tearing him a new one. Oh, Shockwave doesn't manage to land, and Samira's just way too strong. Cloud's forced to back off, forced to flash over the wall because of the TF TP, but sadly didn't have the gold card out.
he did have the gold card out, but he was just way too far away to get it off.
Oh no, he had blue card.
It wouldn't even go up anyway. Still gonna count gold card.
Yeah, this game looks like it's
A bit
already
grim
over, to
for
be
red
honest.
side.
It's a bit of
Yeah,
a...
it's a bit painful for red side. Mikon just everything being dumped on him.
I think it was the amount of like the global pressure blue side was getting from the mid laner and jungler was just able to like capitalize on the lack of pressure or like playstyles that Siphon and Blue Dawn were able to exert. Because Siphon's like mainly a lane focused like middle player, right? Rather than going for team orientated hard shoves and roams. So just picking like TF and Hecarim to punish like that immobility in playstyles is like really good for blue side.
Definitely.
Especially with such an aggressive bot lane as well. You need someone to keep coming bot to like shut them down. Because
Definitely.
every like 30 seconds, Alistair and Samira are gonna keep going in. And especially while Samira has no ult cooldown, there's nothing that they can do to stop that without pressure from his team.
I think also the GP ban might have been grief.
The GP pan was a bit grief, albeit I don't think they expected to ban anyone but on blue side, other than maybe Hecarim. Let me just check HUD Buddy's match history real quick. rp.gg.
Meanwhile, the gold lead's extended to about 7k. And there's a pretty big farm difference in the bot lane as well. Seeing as that Mikon couldn't really farm without being punished.
Nope. Hud Buddy only plays Kai'Sa and Ashe, so couldn't have seen this coming. Basically.
Looks like blue side's just prepping vision for drag. And all the vision that red side have is just that one lonely ward there, just outside of blue buff.
This comes only in the moment before I fire.
Now we had to talk about, like, is there any way for red side to come back?
They picked a farming comp, I think. Like Oriana,
Yeah,
Pain.
they definitely outscale with the Oriana and the Jhin. But it also comes down to how much pressure that blue side can just put on them right now while they have an enormous lead, so they can just try and end the game as fast as possible.
Yeah, I think it's 16 minutes in and I don't think Cloud has his spawned yet, so
Another
gonna be Jax
roam
from
bot,
the
but TF will just land simple and easy kill into the Oriana.
Yeah, that's probably
Oh,
the
Vicky
kind of
getting
play-
aggressive on Clouds, you know.
Oh, my God. Oh, and no, that doesn't spawn.
Might go down here. He does have his bot lane here to help him. Manages to get the ult off. Doesn't get the heal. Luckily, Mikon was able to get the kill, and Snipes can for the double kill. And a
That's
shutdown too.
Those are the players that they should be going for. Like, they had the entire team bot
Oh.
side. There's a second team fight going on. It's still happening.
GP just going in on Clouds, was able to get in the wall though and dodge the Q damage.
The
Zeke
Alistar
just stunned on the tower forever.
Stuns for a solid 10 seconds.
GP's
But-
still going in, and here comes Siphon's TP.
That TP was a bit excessive.
That was much.
Yeah, it was definitely not needed, seeing as Hud Buddy was already leaving.
It's like, hey, I'm here, guys, I'm helping.
If anything, he
I mean,
could be being
that's-
top and pushing,
that's
shoving
honestly-
the wave.
Yeah, that's honestly the perfect fight that Red Side could have gotten there, because they managed to get 3 kills onto the Jhin, which lets him finish his IE, and potentially come back into, like, even just to try and contest Samira's damage at this point.
Yeah, they've
However,
closed,
it's still a massive lead that Samira has, so...
yeah, they've closed the gold gap by 2k. If they can do that a couple more times, then they're back in it. But at the moment, it's looking a bit grim. I'll be the one to say it. They did the exact thing that I'm saying that they need to happen against my team. So, you know, maybe we'll see it happen. A little bit
Yeah,
better in
Blue
terms of
side so far
coordination.
have just been winning due to their pick potential and their roaming, of course, with the Alistar and the TF with the Hecarim, just being able to outroam
Yeah,
the other team for the draft.
I'd say the scores are similar from the game. The only difference is the gold is spread out among like 3 players as opposed to sitting on one.
Definitely.
It's a little less fortunate. Dropping the Herald in the enemy jungle, getting himself immediately jumped on, but manages to get
Has
out
to
with
burn
100
the
health.
flash of save to get out. Will the tower go? No, they'll take the rift down. That was a very ambitious rift tower placement. Here comes Blue Dawn's TP. Just trying to help his team. Hard Buddy has full stacks, so if Red Side commit too hard, he could potentially just destroy them with his ult. Oh, flashes in. Ults.
Not
Dropship
very
comes up.
ideal
Oh, two-man
ult.
shockwave.
Gets
The
himself
Jhin
cut.
fourth shot takes down Samira. And they managed to pick up the Alistar as well. Root onto the GP. And Jhin is just getting so much free damage off from the backline.
This
Manages
is
to
exactly
pick up
what they
another 2
needed.
kills, and it looks like they're just going to run the Hecarim down with the Maokai CC, the root from Jhin, and even more kills picked up for the red side. Now the goal is only 3,000.
Yeah, they closed the gold deficit. Another 1k off of that fight. Hard Buddy getting a little bit too ambitious.
It seems that this is the red side's playstyle. They like to lose early and come back late.
Well, that's what happens when you pick a scaling composition.
Just
Yeah.
in early game, you're fine. Just a minor setback.
Early game's not necessary. This is all just the end.
In TFT, we call that loose streaking into just reaching your power spikes, which is what that fight chose to be. But I do think like the early Rift Herald placement was the grief that started it.
I'm very familiar with
Oh,
the
yeah,
concept of
definitely,
loose
because-
streaking. Check my rank stats.
Yeah, Clouds was able to get a lot of damage off on Chug just before that fight took out, and he wasn't really able to join the fight because he was quite low. So that Rift Herald placement was a bit int, but I mean, it's just it's whatever. I don't think there
Tell
was
for
much
5
time
kills,
on
you
it.
know, it's fine.
Yeah, tower for 5 kills, exactly. Totally worth. Oh, GP's just TPing in behind them. Red side see that. TF ults just to put a bit of fear into them. Selects the blue card. I'm not sure if that was intended.
I'm not sure how to cut these. Like, if I
mean,
do.
Chugler's just sitting there waiting for a good opportunity.
Oh, and we have the
Oh, here
Mal-
comes the
Blue Dawn is the
Maokai
first to
ult.
engage. And
Here
comes the
comes
Jin
the
ult as
Jin
well.
ult. Blue side just backing up. KW doesn't hit anyone. Alistair gets 2-man knock up. There's a lot going on right now.
Oriana,
No,
two man
Samira-
two man
Samira-
shot.
Samira ult
into
is
the
going
backline.
through all of the
She's gone
backline. Oh
dashing through
my
everyone with the
lord.
resets.
Let's take a look at that a bit slowly.
Mhm.
Alright, so what? Start the route, they saw an opportunity, they're like, oh, they need to take this fight.
Yeah.
Blue Dawn starts off the Maokai ult engage, hopefully getting across, but
Honestly, I think engaging was a big mistake here. It was. I feel
Yeah,
like
'cause-
this was more so whoever engages first loses the fight because they have time to react and respond to it.
Siphon's just holding his ult.
He
He
gets
only
a
manages to hit 2 with his
one-man
ult.
shockwave.
And Hudbuddy was able to land an ult onto the Jin there and dash towards Siphon to finish him off as well. Yeah, I think the problem with that fight for Red side was that they were led into a spot where they were just all grouped up on top of each other, and then Samira was able just to build her stacks quite easily off of Alistair's knockups. And, you know,
Honestly, I think it was more for the fact that the amount of damage output they were trying to use off that engage was really lackluster. Because what, we were having Jin ult into an Alistar, but even then, he has to still wait a few more seconds to just close the distance. But his team might just be dead by then, so maybe like cancelling the ult would have been better. Just baiting them off Dragon and going back on it.
Even just delaying his ult rather than engaging with it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's an execute. You're gonna do like 10 damage per shot, and especially into an Alistar who already ulted. Like,
I ain't flaming
the-
Siphon or anything for that fight, but he was sitting on his ult for like a very long time.
yeah, I think I was trying to be a little bit greedy there with his ult, to try and look for kind of, you know, the perfect shockwave, just to try and get as many people as he can, and when in reality he only got 2 out of the 5, and they were all quite fairly close to each other.
honestly, the perfect
But,
shockwave, stick the ball on the Maokai while he engages, and then just ult and hope for the best. Like,
Yeah, if Maokai's able to just, you know, go under the ground into all of them, that'd be a pretty nice ult.
early AoE engage with a lot of damage as well, and that's all you can really do, being one of the 2 main damage sources in your team. So
Meanwhile, there's just some vision clearing going on.
they're 2k under after that fight again. An extra 2k under, rather.
Yeah, so it's 6k gold later, sorry, not 4k. And after that fight, blue side did get the dragon, so now they're on soul point for Ocean, and that'd be quite scary if they just get that for free.
Pretty much. Like, Smear's getting the Death Dance, it's Hecarim. Once they get Ocean Soul, it's doomed. They can't win any more fights. Go next.
Oh, the CC into Samira's knockup is just, it's too much for Blue Dawn to escape that one. some crucial abilities using on the Alistair there, trying to catch the tankiest one out. Even the Bromor comes down. We'll be taken very low, but is it worth it for the Alistair? Oh, we'll just be taken down at all.
I feel good. Team fight's going sour for blue side, but then the TF ult from behind, straight into enemy lines, as we've seen so many times this game. It's
Okay,
not like,
that was a better shockwave. Better to get one than just to save it and let him get away.
but,
Yeah, that team TF ult was a bit ambitious going into 3 of them without
especially
any
since
help.
his entire team was preoccupied with Clouds on top of the carry.
Yeah.
Clouds did go down, but they managed to get 2 for 1.
That was a very worth trade.
Actually, I think it was 2 for 2 because did Maokai die
yeah.
early?
Yeah, the Maokai died
Maokai died
early on.
so a bit of a 2 for 2.
So Mira picking up the Grievous Wounds. That's a very good buy, considering that there's Darken on the other team, who's just gonna heal for every bit of damage he does.
Yeah, on that note, where is it for the red side? Like, I see a Bramble Vest, I don't see a Morello's, I don't see, like...
Morella's grief
Execution.
item.
Morella, what did
No,
you
I
say?
did
It's a weak item, yeah?
Leandros is better than Morello in this circumstance because they want like longer fights rather than picks.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
want longer fights, but still, like, even 800 gold on the Kane or the Jin, it's not that hard.
Yeah, no, definitely. The 800 gold is a lot better than the 3000.
Oh,
Well,
Ooh, they've got the 5-minute gauge on
the
the
entire team on Clouds. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of that one.
what's the dragon timer?
3-man
Okay,
fit,
no.
the Samira ult. Just
Oh, no, it's doomed. They've just picked them off one by one.
one by one, and now
Slack
they're
to
just
stack.
gonna push into the base and hopefully try to win the game.
You know, they can end up with this. Take the inhib. It's
Oh,
Maokai and
definitely.
Braum. What damage are they gonna do? You can just shove
that's
towers
true.
and unless
Maokai's
they're
probably gonna
trolling,
ult
that's
just to get them
Okay.
off something like that, and Braum just jumps to a minion or whatever and just dies.
I say unless they're
Maokai
trolling,
forced the
they are
flash
taking
away as the first
many-
tower goes down. GP will just stun him, and it looks like game 1 will be going to the blue side.
That's the blue side win. Bit of a stump for the first game. Albeit mid game was a little closer. Not great.
Yeah, the mid game red side were starting to make some choices that were bringing them back in, taking some smart fights. Whether you want to call it them taking smart fights or blue side taking bad ones. There was looking like there was some hope, but then they just got picked out one by one and turned to shit.
Alright then, while we wait for game 2 to happen, Zeem and read the manga. What do you think happened there?
Never buy Boris's book. That's all I'm here to say.
Never buy Boris's book, apparently.
Samira's just too fair.
Samira's just a really balanced,
I mean,
well-made
look
champion.
at the damage.
This champ's like C tier, I think.
Honestly, I don't know why they pick it in this circumstance. They
I
could
know.
have picked. Could have picked Draven. You know, Draven was open. Why didn't they do that?
Could you bring up their comps again, yeah? I just want to have a quick squiz at the stars.
I just swapped over to the next screen.
F. That's fine.
But yeah, I think it's like Siphon being a bit too greedy on his like laning that he couldn't help out the rest of his team, just bleeding out a bit.
Yeah, he couldn't match the roams with the TF ults because his TP would normally be down.
I don't know, even picking something like a Silas might be better into the TF.
Silas
After
isn't too
Worlds, I'm
bad
so
into
sick
TF.
of seeing Galley when Silas in response to TF. Like, ugh.
But
It's
so
so
good.
boring.
It's just good.
I mean, yeah,
It's good,
it's
but
good
it's so boring.
in the fact that he can match the roams, although those two champs can match his roam quite
Ken
well.
just play Nunu. Like, it's more fun. That's more interesting. Like TF. Like, I know it's a good champion, but still, this is
He's trying to win the tournament.
it's a scuff task tournament. Play Nunu again. Like, that was funny. Alright, looks like game 2 is going underway.
I don't think Siphon plays Silas, unfortunately.
Yeah, he only plays Vlad.
No, I don't think he does.
Vlad and Oriana.
He loves Oriana. He loves Zia. He
He-
loves Sinjar.
He
loves
loves the
Solana
pure
P.
laning phase, the traditional old phase of laning.
He likes scaling. He doesn't like laning. Oh, there's the
Yeah, he
weekly
likes-
ban.
He has
they all-
played 6 games of Silas this season and has a 67% win rate.
Pog.
It's higher than my ASOL win rate.
It's probably higher than GP size.
Higher than GP Silas would rate.
Yeah,
Typhon's a better. He's just a better fucking Silas player.
We see the GP ban again, and in response, we get the Ornn ban.
Are they just that scared of GP's GP? Like, he
I
hasn't
don't
brought
think
it out
There's
once.
no way he's gonna play it though. Like,
Yeah,
There's
now
no
they're
way
scared
he's
of
gonna play it.
Samira.
you bet it's GP and you leave it the Zins out top up. Like,
Samira ban is interesting because they're on blue side.
yeah, Mikon might not just play it then. They have something else in mind.
That's probably
Maybe
what
they're
I'm thinking.
hoping to just ban the
They
Samira.
should have.
First pick the Jin for blue side.
I mean, they should. I think they should have waited till the third ban, because I know Red to try to get another ban out of Red side, and if they might like hesitate, they can still get the they get them to
Ash
ban
ban.
Samira instead.
Interesting.
You know, I think they're just really scared of my Ashe, albeit I'm not playing. But they banned it against me as well, so I mean, it's pretty cool for your B.
I mean, Ash does just allow for easy picks with her ult.
Yeah, easy picks, free
But I'm
map
not-
control, to kind of
Yeah.
an easy champion, free 40% slow.
Yeah, quite an easy and useful champion, most definitely. We see a Graves ban. That's interesting.
Triple comfort ban.
Yeah, pretty much the exact same bans coming from Team HUD Buddy.
We see the Senna pick.
It's definitely a Mikon pick. No flex there. Shaman doesn't play it, Senna.
I mean, I do like Senna ADC. She scales really well, and she's quite the safe pick. So.
Also-
Shaka's right. They left the deer open.
Oh no, not the deer.
Ah, tragedy.
They've subbed in Comet the Rabbit, so we might see the cane on this side this time. With HUD Buddy going for a Jin, that's something I haven't seen.
I have noticed. GPR. It could be a Jin top. Not gonna lie.
Honestly, that's more likely.
It's
to me than
actually
HUD Buddy
more
Jin.
likely. I'm pretty sure it's Jin top, by the way.
No, I've never seen him do that either. But it's a Jin
I've heard
Pantheon.
stories, dude.
Oh no, they left Cloud's
Oh,
3D open, not
no.
the deer. He's gonna go full tank. Oh no, never mind.
Oh, is it gonna go Silas?
If it is a
Ooh.
Silas jungle, that's like pretty brutal clears. Not gonna lie. It's kind of a yikes.
Yeah, he has a terrible time clearing early. Will be the Leona though.
Leona's fairly strong into the Jin and Pantheon. Gets the easy disengage from Pantheon and easy engage onto Jin with a long ass range. Oh, why is her ult range so long?
Siphon, please no.
It's literally the sun.
Pick Syndra or
I
something.
get the
Oh, Siphon's
sun.
looking in the Oriana again.
Look for the Wombo, dude. If there's no Morgana, so they're plugging.
All right, if they don't ban Thresh in this next ban throws, it's definitely going to ZQ. Just it's so easy.
Well, it's
Oh
Pantheon.
no, is that the deer top? No, not
Oh,
Alistair.
Alistair again.
This
Oh,
is
he-
interesting.
Oh, this is actually what I wanted to see.
We always want to see the Kenyone, but so far, Red Side's lacking in magic damage, and they don't have the Lilia Rumble to make up for it.
Yone also does part magic damage.
But that's only like early
Yeah.
game. Late game, it's like
I think it's
I mean,
it's
every
maybe like
time-
20% of his damage is magic damage.
every second order he does half magic damage, and yeah, when he scales late game, that is quite a bit.
I don't know why they're
See,
banning
Rex not
Jarvan. Do they realize Chug's not
Yeah, that's, I don't
in the
know.
game.
Does Comet play Jarvan? I thought he only played Kane.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you subbing into?
They
Carlos
both start with
Zine?
C. I understand the.
I'll talk pre-game and post-game. Well, if you ask me to talk, but
Getting rid of the Hecarim.
The Hecarim, yeah.
What jungle pick are we expecting from Clouds this game? Is it going to be the Kane
at
again?
least Sin's up, so
Well, at least
they're
he
like
is up.
it is the Clouds. It is his most played champion, so
And the deer is up.
Siphon's got. I mean, Clouds can actually play a lot of junglers, so
You know, you can't really ban
feel-
out clouds, you just ban out the good ones.
yeah,
Like,
you ban out the strong champions and
like
like
Graves, Rek'Sai, and Hecarim.
Yeah.
Those are the pretty good bans.
yeah, the Kane pick.
Not surprising. If
Yeah.
Kane, yeah, okay, not surprising at all that Kane gets locked in for red side.
Okay, well, they're definitely gonna need an AP now.
Yeah,
So
they're
this is
definitely
kind of
like
yikes.
Rumble, Gragas.
Nah, dude, Shadow Assassin Kane, magic damage, let's go.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
I feel like the same amount of magic damage as Yone there.
yeah.
He's gonna play
Oh,
Ace.
Just wait till he gets his shock shoes, dude. Yep, the Lee Sin. Actually,
Okay,
actually,
well,
it can kill Kane early. So if he perma invades him, Kane's gonna have a rough time.
hmm.
the Blue Dawn Mordekaiser.
Okay, the Kaiser.
I like the Kaiser pick here, actually.
It's actually
Quite a
good.
bit.
They've got an AP mid,
Yeah,
an AD jungle, and AP top laner. So
Now here's the
Pretty-
team.
pretty
Here's the pick that
balanced
makes
out
or breaks Red Side's comp.
Yeah, if it's
It's-
AD, they're in for a rough one.
Declared to ruin Mikon's life.
Do you guys know if Clouds is able to play the supportive SOFM kind of Lee Sin? Oh,
there's
jeez, that's a Gragas.
Another great.
legend top lane.
Unfortunate. He did have the second most damage last game, like second to Samira, obviously. But we'll just see how the Gragas and Mordekaiser matchup goes.
I'm expecting it to go Mordekaiser's way, considering with Mord's W, it would negate a lot of the damage. But if GP just gets an early lead for like no reason,
The
I
setup
wouldn't be
potential is like a
surprised.
lot higher out of the Kane Gragas combo, isn't it?
Well,
Sorry, what was that?
Setup potential for like the 2v2 or 1v2.
early game, it's kind of at level 6. It's gonna be like Kane cannot gank top because if he doesn't have his form, because Ward's just gonna ult him and he's just gonna die
Yeah.
because he's gonna be so frail.
You can't even use your E if you're in the right spot for it. Like,
So he's gonna have to try to play like I don't know. He's gonna have to wait for that ult to be down, or hope Blue Dawn fucks up.
Well, we have 3 minutes here. What do you guys think of their comps overall?
Honestly, I'd rather the blue side in this game. If that is considering if Siphon uses his shockwaves well and is able, hopefully, to roam a bit better than last game, should be good. And considering that all they really need to do is build armor to counter 80% of their team.
yeah, it's another team fight comp coming from Team Clouds versus a pick comp, albeit they have less global pressure, but they've got the Pantheon. But also,
Oh, Pantheon's got great roams with his ult. Like he
yeah,
can just leave bot, like walk up bot river, and then just be in top lane all of a sudden. Like
you don't even need your ult to do that though. You get
yeah, I know.
you have boots. You get 100 ward score because you've got Umbral Glaive and fucking Zombie Ward for some reason. What does Zombie Ward count towards a vision score? It just gives you a 20 minutes.
It's just a word, man.
It gives you 100 ward score at 20 minutes, and it's so stupid.
But I mean, it is very good because free wards.
It's free wards, yes.
Got to
feel
get
like they should change
those
that.
sweet high high ranks on op.gg with that high vision score, you know.
Hmm. But
Honestly, I would like to see Jin with a QSS this game for the Kaiser ult.
If it's not cleanse, it's QSS. Like,
Yeah, if it's not cleanse, I mean, I
it
would
definitely needs QSS because
Cleanse,
Mordekaiser.
because
No, you're
cleanse
right.
doesn't cleanse Mortal. You need QSS.
He might as
okay. He might take cleanse for the lane, considering
he might as well just do both. Cleanse for laning, QSS for
Yeah.
Mordekaiser. He needs both actually. Like, if at all he gets stunned by something, he's just doomed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Leona
Yeah, because
goes
if Leona
in.
gets on top of Jin, he can't do anything except for flash away if it's up, unless his team is just there to help him. But
Leona and all Lee Sin go in. The ball's on top of one of them. They all Jin is dead. Then it's pretty much just on the rest of them to make up for it. Then again, Gragas ult
yeah.
exists. That's there.
thankfully for HUD, they're not running a 1-threat team comp. They're running a 5-threat team comp. So we'll have to see.
Mm.
I'll leave you guys to it. Good luck casting.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thanks, we're gonna need it. Haha.
I'm assuming Kane will be going Darken as well, and hopefully, if he does, either the Lee Sin or the Senna will get an Executioners to deal with that. Because I really just don't want to see a Morello at all.
You know, we'll just have to wait and see.
We load into game.
Well, nothing's really changed for GP since last game because exact same champion, exact
I
same
don't know,
items.
yeah. Same with Siphon, nothing's changed much there.
No black screen simulator anymore.
Yay!
Let's see if Shaman gets picked out in the first minute again.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again. It looks like they could be going there for the counter invade or something.
Oh.
But
It looks like Red Side's going for the fan out.
oh, it looks like they're going to defend top side.
Oh, no, they're just going for blue.
Oh, they're going to invade.
They're invading each other. This is what's happening.
Oh, they're just counter invading each other.
They're trying to defend the Raptor camp. They might spec Kane going to the Raptors as a start. I think this game you'd actually want to start Wolf camp. But yeah.
Just some spam of emotes going on. Interesting to see Jin starts with boots.
That is interesting, to be honest.
It tends to happen in Worlds.
It's so required against Leona lanes.
Oh, that's true.
Like you're walking into.
I mean, he does have the cleanse, so.
Jin does have like 80 base AD anyway.
That's quite true. Same scaling chip. Mid lane's probably going to be a farm fiesta again.
Right, well.
Some passive stuff going on. Bit of aggression from Zeki. Did Mikon get a soul from that? Couldn't tell.
He did get one soul.
He did get one.
This lane is a little easier for Siphon because Ken's not able to sit all the way back on TF. He's forced to move in within Oriana's range if he wants farm.
Ken's also actually running TP over Ignite as well, just for roaming potentials too. Quite interesting to see. Zeke is just looking to jump in on Mikon second he can.
Oh, they want the wave to push towards them, so they actually have Comet to come down at the same time.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Like this is such a bad spot.
Yeah, there were so many opportunities he could have used to go on if he wanted to, but HUD Buddy's probably telling him to pull back, wait for jungler.
Comet can still come into Tri-Bush.
Yeah, like he's gonna go crab and then bot if Wason doesn't want to go.
Tribush is warded, but considering how far they pushed up, it doesn't matter. Zeke is just jumping in, yeah, Comet's gonna come down. Mikon will be forced to flash away, so will Shaman. Just some soul gathering for Comet, I guess. Zeke brought actually kind of low. Cloud's having a bit of a skirmish with GP.
I think it was good. Oh,
Ooh, and
Then
Zeke
it goes-
actually gets picked up.
Zeke,
First blood.
yeah, he does. Shaman with the
Comet.
infinite CC. How about he
Comet comes
Oh,
in to save them.
Comet
Neither
just
of them have flash, so they can't get out. And
destroys,
Shaman's forced to use biscuits to try and survive. But it's
yeah,
unable
she
to.
won't be able to survive that. Didn't have the W up again.
Very unfortunate.
First
Zeke.
blood on the Leona too, which was even more unfortunate.
A very worthy cause that Zeki died for.
I think they were just able to survive the last engage because they hit level 3 before Harden's like were and got like the bonuses from that.
Mm. The problem with
Probably,
pulling
yeah.
back so far when you don't get level 3.
Ooh, Ken takes a tower shot for that trade. Ooh, we've forced it back now. Not sure if he knows that he knows now that the bush is watered.
The Siphon is now out of mana.
Yeah.
Oh, he could have just
gonna try
he
and
could have
shove
just
the wave
backed
as
here.
fast as he can. Maybe force a TP out of Ken. Probably not. Oh, he will anyway.
And they're gonna get a TP for that one. And the
Siphon will
Siphon's
probably
gonna-
back and TP straight back in as well.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see the tier as a first item on center rather than the pickaxe.
See that happen a lot in the raids. Or maybe that's just an that's real, I'm not sure. But
Well, even on both champs, like, you don't really get any more damage just from tier. It's just better to go with the pickaxe first, just so you get some kind of damage in laning phase.
I think it makes more sense in Worlds because they're not trading as much, they're not winning fights because they're scaling for the first 20 minutes of the game most of the time. Whereas in this situation, I feel like you want more damage because it's such a fast
Yeah,
game.
definitely. Yeah.
It's like solo queue.
I was just checking Dragon. Will aggro on Comet. I don't know if Comet's actually looking, I think. Oh, they know he's bot now. And neither Shaman or Mikon have flash. Zeke will just flash on Shaman, but too tanky.
Ooh, unlucky.
Comet being brought to 1 HP. 2 TPs coming out. Both the top laners. Jin being brought into the Shadow Realm.
That
Well,
was an
GP is
incredibly
just
unlucky
trying
fight
to get
for
one off
Inside.
him, but yeah. And now blue side will look for drag.
It was very well played from both sides, actually, not unfortunate in that sense. But Zeke flashes in, but he's unable to
flashes
get
forward,
the
but,
immediate engage because of
Mykon's damage onto Comet just forces him to back off, and Zeke's still just going on Shaman, like really wanting that kill. GP flashes for it, but I'm not sure if it was worth it. It's a 3-for-1 in the end. And they lose both flashes on red spot side.
Mordecai's a TP gangster,
As-
just so
as
much more
well
brutal
as-
than the Gragas.
Mm.
Just ults the ADC, who can't do anything this early in the game.
Yeah, like there was a 2-level difference in Mord and Jin, and you know, even with just a revolver,
A lot better,
damage
a lot better response out of
really.
blue side this game compared to last game when they just lacked all the map pressure.
Definitely. Yeah, so far they've roamed a lot more in the early game than they did last game, which is really good to see. Well, yeah.
Oh my god, that's just fucking disgusting, GP. What is that?
Oh no, he's freezing.
Quite a fat wave.
Oh, look.
So much for Blue Dawn.
Yeah, it's gonna be a difficult lane state for Blue Dawn. Oh, Ken gets a pretty good chunk of Siphon's health there, that trade.
Ken still has
He might
ult.
dive him with his ult or something. Oh, Siphon's just desperately trying to clear the wave.
Lee Sin's hanging around just in case he does. Oh, there's a free kill in bot lane.
Comet
apparently.
ganking top and...
Oh!
Oh!
Ooh. But he takes
Oh,
too many
wow!
power shots after getting
Siphon,
greedy.
yeah.
Alright, we had a lot happen during then. Let's just go lane by lane. We have
Yeah,
Polygon getting punished because his wave was like super pushed.
yeah, Comet.
Yeah,
That was a free
he got
gank
greedy
for
to
Comet to
farm.
do that one. Yeah,
Let's look at this
and
one.
Ken, as soon as
He
he
can-
missed the ult and flash, like he should have just backed off. I don't think he should have kept
I-
going to greed for the kill.
well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he did, but then he just kind of W'd at the end.
You know, there's like an extra tower shot he takes here
Yeah.
after getting hit.
I think he, wait, can you rewind that again? I think he Q and then flashed, so it didn't Q flash. Like it didn't buffer or anything, like the Q was short.
No, he just missed it.
Missed it?
It was short, but he missed it anyway. Like,
Oh, it was actually the shockwave that got enough damage onto him. Even
Alright, let's
through
take a
the
look what ever
unstoppable.
happened
I feel
bot
like
lane.
as soon as he missed the ult, he should have just gone back to where it was.
Alright, now back to the bot lane.
Back to bot lane, seeing what happens here. Probably just Pantheon things. But, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Probably just jumps in on Mikon.
Yeah, he could have just
Yep.
waited for the wave.
Gets the root down. Yeah. Jin's Q into the 4th shot. Takes away extra health. Allows for more damage.
Alright, then that's the player by player because they decided to get him a cross map fucking ace or something. But...
Quite agreed.
Quite agreed indeed. Oh. Shaman going in. Clouds just doesn't give a shit. Just kicks Zeke to the abyss.
Hard, you're greedy. Hard, you're greedy. I know you're greedy, Hard.
Oh, but Mikon makes it back to the lane.
Yeah,
Damon,
Mikon's
just stand
blocking
still.
Shaman.
If Hud Buddy had played down there for a second, Shaman would have walked directly into that. Run,
Yeah, it
because he
could have
didn't
been.
stand still.
I'm not sure why Shaman kept walking after Mikon just stopped. Meanwhile, Comet just doing Rift Herald.
Much earlier Rift Herald than last game, thankfully. We're not getting the 14-minute Rift Herald this time.
Some more passive gameplay going on too. GP already has his proto belt. So he's ready to do some all-in combos. Oh no, Jin first bought a Storm Razor. That's not great.
Snapping back to reality. Overall, what's your thoughts on like how the game's gone so far? Any bets? Any bets?
So far, honestly, it's gone as expected, to be honest. Like, bot lane is just a fiesta. And it's just good to see that both top laners respond with TPs when there's fights happening bot lane. And it looks like it will be a gank mid. Oh, that was a nice flash by Blue on, just to mitigate the damage there. Oh, the center up for the shield. However, Comet will use his ult to get the kill. Won't be taken down by the tower. Clouds will take down GP. Flashes for Comet, just misses the Q. And Comet will get out. Clouds doesn't have anything to get over that wall with, so...
Well played by red side, but unfortunately Clouds was there on the reaction. And then missed his Q. Well played by Clouds for the most part.
We have talked a lot about the mid and top roaming, but I haven't seen the supports roam that much.
Ah, there was like a support roam
really
previously onto Ken, but nothing happened.
A lot of the
Oh,
time,
well, that's a bit unfortunate. They should just keep doing that, even if nothing happens. I'm not sure why Shaman just wants to sit in lane. Mikon can play pretty safe with his long range to just sit and farm, while she potentially just gets, you know, any kills around the other map. Tries to put her other teammates ahead.
I think the same
Like,
thing
even
can
if
be
she-
said for Zeki, but also knowing the ADC, I feel like he's being told to stay bot with him. Because the moment they see either Leona or Pantheon in another lane, that's when that's when they get died. That's when they die. So it's either you match the support or you get jumped on.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that would be nice to see is a Lee Sin running around in Kane's jungle with a Leona. They can just apply so much pressure with that. Was Comet doing drag and forced off it? Missed that.
Yeah, I think they were setting up and they had no idea where everyone was.
Yeah, I think he was just chilling in bot, like river bush.
Maybe Clouds was just checking it with his Q then. Ken looking for the short trade. Can we check vision really quickly for blue side? They've got nothing in the river at all, or on drag. Yeah. The red side are definitely winning the vision game. Oh, Ziki flash into Mikon. Will just be brought down. Shaman running for their life. Still has the flash. Flashes towards for some reason. Comet is taken down by the tower. That was interesting fight.
Hard to cleanse thinking it was heal. Common ADC problems.
most likely, yeah. Oh, Clouds gets HUD's flash for free and GP's TP as well. Oh, kicks him away. That almost connected with Ziki. Could have died there.
Oh,
GP still going in deep. Will be taken down by Clouds. Clouds is a free double kill, and here comes Blue Dawn. Has the Death Realm available. We'll just send him into it. Most likely they killed the Blue Dawn.
yeah.
The 3v1 turned terrible. Like, just leave Clouds after you fail to engage. There's not much you can do there.
Yeah.
You know,
Can't stop that, man.
Yeah. His Lee Sin kind of nuts.
I mean, not gonna lie, red side did int quite a bit there with that tower dive, and they just lose second drag as well now.
Getting it's a lot more scary that it's Ocean Soul.
Maybe it's just a red side curse. But so far, it's only a 200 gold difference. Not even 100 gold difference. Yeah, 100 gold.
Constantly fluctuating.
All of the gold is on the Lee Sin.
That's a little bit of a problem, considering he falls off quite a bit, but it's not like anyone else was around him when he got those kills to pick them up as well.
My man, Clouds falling off? Never. See that Edge of Night?
Man,
Actually,
see
if he
how it
goes
goes.
full lethality, he can manage to, like, if he's in a good spot, he can one bang HUD buddy.
This is true.
All of
This would be
red
nice
side
to
is
see.
They're relatively squishy, yeah. So full lethality is really nice this game if he goes for it.
If GP's not going for a... Oh man, there's a game
Oh,
coming
Blue
in.
Dawn face check is into Comet and GP. Does force the flash away. GP will use his E.
Honestly, the sudden
W
change
auto
of like spectator vision scared me as well. Like, just GP and Katie from out of nowhere. But yeah, if GP doesn't go for a Iceborne here with that Sheen, Kane's probably the tankiest
Ken
one on
looking
that
to
team.
be all in. Oh, flashes the
Pretty
shockwave.
nice flash.
Yeah, Ken played that really well, actually.
Yeah,
that
Ken played
was
that
very
really well.
played, yeah.
I think if that shockwave hit him, he could have potentially died there. I think Siphon wanted to go up and force some health back on him because he didn't have the E up. But
Hit Phantom Dancer as well.
I think fight would have been different if Cypher hit the R and Ash had Ludens. Would have maybe had a bit more damage to win that if the R came through. But he's gone for a
most
bit of a
definitely.
scaling option here.
Yeah.
It's not a bad buy, but just at this point in the game, it's not as impactful.
Oh.
Just completely beats the shit out of Ken. Like,
Ken thinking he could dodge the Q from Clouds as he just like stood there for a second and then moved over to the right. Clouds knows better than that. Looks like Kane could drop second rift mid, unless he's just clearing a wave. He's just clearing a wave. Oh, Leona will miss, and the E. Unfortunate. And Comet misses his W into the Siphon. Mid tower will go down though for blue side.
blue side is ahead in kills, but red side still manages to stay ahead in gold.
That's just due to CS difference. HUD Buddy has, oh, is that 30 CS over Mikon?
There
Yeah,
might
man,
be
it's a lot
Diffy and
more
a
than
Jiffy, but there is a difference everywhere else in the map.
And to the fact that red side have 2 towers, one being first tower gold. So a lot of the gold is coming from that too.
Yeah, so we have towers being broken, people rotating, and it could happen. Next dragon is a minute. Hopefully they continue prep for that. At the moment now, it's got. Honestly, I still think it's anyone's game because
Oh, most definitely, yeah. It's not lost for any team right now.
well, maybe Blue Dawn because he still needs so much golden levels.
Oh, Ken's just looking for the all-in on Blue Dawn.
Ken's
Just
actually not
assassinates
looking,
him. Yeah, Ken is quite scary on the own. And just
Honestly,
manages to pick Blue Dawn for free and get top tower, it looks like it, so...
I don't know what Yone does like well enough to go for a play-by-play there. It's just he presses every button and he gets the kill. Not against dead.
Yeah, his E is... Oh. Engage on here. Sharon misses the Eleanor.
Oh,
Center
that's a
comes down with the
three-man shockwave.
3-man shockwave. Mikon just getting free damage off from the side. And red side are forced to back off. Do not have the damage to follow up.
Not only the 3-man shockwave, but the
Still chasing.
like 3-man
Oh,
center.
Clouds hits the Q, flashes for the second Q. Mikon lands the root on HUD Buddy, cleanses a fraction of a second too early and will be taken down.
Not even like a fraction of a second. I
Three
feel like
for
that was like a whole
three
second
for
too
0
early.
trade.
Oh, yeah, see the 3-man Sentinel and the 3-man Shockwave there kind of won them that fight. When they start running,
Oh, I used the Protobot to dodge that Q, that's pretty good actually.
GP goes back in for a second and it's looking
He
good.
got
But then
Clouds got the energy restore off that one order that he landed on GP
yeah,
there.
and he flashes into the
Flashes-
Q and
flashes
just somehow managed to
finish,
get him
yeah.
the first bit.
And after HUD gets hit by the root, he's just like, Ziki, run away, live.
A little too early
And
on the cleanse there, buddy.
That's
HUD
That's
buddy.
Dragon for blue side. For Soul Point.
4.19 minutes in, red side's looking kind of.
Dude, my man,
Another
Clouds is
that's
popping.
If Ken had been in that fight, it would have been a totally different story. Because his damage, like with his ult, just be insane.
Yeah, also everyone's still building full damage, so he just gives free reigns to Clouds to just do whatever he wants to anyone.
Yeah, no, that's not. That Sheen's turning into a Lich Bane, so that's a big yikes. Although maybe Iceborne won't actually do much, who knows? I'm not good at champions to bump supports.
Iceborne on Gragas his would just be terrible. Because, I mean, they only really have one, like, AD threat. Even if Lee Sin builds full lethality, you can still just get, like, the Zonyas or something and just counter it. Blue Dawn and Ken. Blue Dawn trying to redeem himself from the fight before, but
Yone wins.
round will end early and Ken will be saved by his team there.
Yeah. You'd hope in the 1v1 zone the Mordekaiser would come out on top, but not even.
He has no defensive stats. He wouldn't win that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he did miss like all of his abilities at the start of the fight, so that was like 300 damage gone. Oh wait.
Yeah, there's that, and there's Ken with a champ that does a lot of damage. Now has his 2 core items, so he's just gonna be destroying them all.
Yeah, we got the death stance, and then he's pretty much set for the rest of the game.
If Ken can look for a 1v1 like anywhere on the map, he's gonna probably go and take it.
What other items does Yone build? Like, I don't actually know. If you get 100% crit, then what?
I don't really play the champ
I
that
know.
much to.
I know, probably safe bet is just going to GA QSS, so then Mordekaiser can't actually do shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say those
I mean, even
two pretty good
it's
items.
I don't even think he needs to kill. That's a win. Mordekaiser's like 30 CS down, 25. And he's 2 and 5, and he's got Merc Treads, so it's not going to do much against the Yone.
Still waiting.
Personally, if I was Ken, I probably would have gone for the static shiv just for the 10% extra attack speed and the magic damage on his fleet charge, and then you can probably go. You can swap out the GA for like a Sterix and still have that low health shield with a bunch more tenacity.
Dude, you can't run Sterix in like in this build because Phantom Dancer have the same passive.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying instead of the Phantom Dancer, I would have gone for Shiv.
Yeah, no, true.
Oh.
Oh, he's just looking for another fight on Blue Dawn. Doesn't want to dive under tower. He's learned from his past experiences in mid that that's not what he wants to do.
Going Shiv though is kind of going Shiv early anyway is kind of weird though. When you can just get Phantom Dancer in every early trade. But then again, you sell it, trade it for the Shiv, and then go Sterix or more. They don't have enough magic damage to warrant more, I think. So it's just Sterix.
Yeah, I don't think he needs more. If he gets QSS, he should be okay.
Yeah.
Still waiting for Mikon to come online or like have participation in combat where he doesn't die.
I don't know what the deal with Senna is.
Yeah, Mikon Senna's a very late game champ. She just wants to, just farm for all of her souls in the early game and just build all of the damage items.
Siphon gets.
Zeki and GP showing aggress and Siphon just flashing away.
Very good
Will
flash.
not be taken down, but his team is here to respond. Clouds misses the Q onto GP. Could potentially be running them down, but I don't think so anymore.
Comet's taking this red buff very
taking the red buff.
They lost mid tower for it as well.
Oh my lord!
Oh my god! Clouds just annihilates Hard Buddy, but we'll be taken down in the process.
Shaman running away.
Back out to the mid lane. Blue Dawn. I don't even know who he
was
took
the
the run now. I
fattest
think it was
shockwave.
Zeki.
That was a very fast shockwave. I think one was in the Mordekaiser ult. That was like a 2 or 3 man shockwave on the outside.
Blue Dawn left on 1 HP. Shaman does not connect with the Leona E. Gets the knock up of the 3 man, dashes over the wall to safety, and looks like he's
They
out.
need to get this kill so
This
they can
will be
get
the
the
Soul Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comet's still alive. And he's... Ooh, but he doesn't have smite though, so he's just threatening.
Comet is spotted, yeah.
He smited the red. That was like the worst possible thing he could have done.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the red smite, but
TP
they
up
need
for
to
GP
be
and
extra
Ken.
careful here.
They don't know he doesn't have smite.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah,
they didn't
I think they're
smite the
just
red
gonna
buff.
back off now because they think he has it.
The unfortunate mind games of the situation.
Oh,
Ariana's gonna bail.
Ken
but-
and
She has teleport.
GP Mikon just getting caught in the middle of everything. Shaman being taken down. Siphon TP's back in on the side, but Zeki just kind of zones him away. GP just walks on out, and red potentially could prevent Soul from happening.
Comet's on like 10 health.
Yeah, Clouds is here. The Comet, they both have smite.
Kaiser's up a level.
Oh, no.
he
Steals
steals
Dragon
it.
gets
He's
sold.
nuts.
Oh my.
Meanwhile, Blue Dawn gets 2 kills.
Not only did
And
he
they're
outsmite,
both
but
in the pit, both being taken down. Comet just ticking away. Can Siphon finish him off? No, Comet just heals for too much.
yeah.
Can't
They still
believe
lost the
triple.
fight after stealing that, and the double kill from Mordekaiser.
Yeah,
But
I
Cloud
wanna
actually
see
gets the
double
Q
kill.
onto the dragon instead of just outsmiting. That's like an extra 400 damage on his smite steal. He weaves
Oh,
it through,
How does he
Weeds
hit
it
that?
past
Oh
Zeke
my.
and GP.
and then
Oh,
GP and
The two-man shockwave into the Mord EQ just slams both of them.
that was like everything in Blue Side's favor, but they still lost the fight.
Oh, and Blue Dawn just flashes in to try and save Clouds. Maybe thinking he could catch up to HUD Buddy, but just doesn't have the tankiness or damage to do so.
No, the Jin and the Kane are forced to go Grievous as well.
Hmm.
Actually, no, they have 4 people who can go Grievous because they've got Pantheon as well.
Oh, Ken already has Grievous, so
Yeah, that's probably
that's one person with it. Oh, Pantheon already has as well. Yeah, that's,
yeah.
I'm not sure if they need more, to be honest.
Yeah, like maybe the last item, but well, 2 people have it. They probably don't
Still
have
yet
it.
to see Executioners on Blue Side though, whether it's on Clouds or Mikon.
Honestly, Executioners on Blue Side would have killed Comet there, but
Yeah, it would have. Oh, Mikon just outranges
alright. The
Ken there.
Sender's coming on
Free triple kill for Mikon and potentially a free Baron for Blue if the health doesn't reset.
No, they need a backup.
They're just gonna
Cloud-
chill on it
Clouds
until
is-
Clouds gets
Clouds is
there.
on his way, yeah.
Make
Clouds
sure
is
it's
on
on
his
low
way.
HP. We got the Senator State
Clouds
and the
Blue
Ocean.
Dawn in here. Siphon's a little bit behind them. Probably. GP
GP
goes
no.
trying to steal, but Clouds has the smite.
Needless to say, I'm kind of disappointed in Red Side right now, because this is going to cut into World's time if it goes into Game 3. But you know, not to
Dude,
be
we're not gonna miss much. It's LPL versus LPL.
True, we're just going to
We all know Top's gonna win. Don't worry.
But it's still, you know, I want the world's viewing party after this. Everyone, I'm gonna suggest the world's viewing party at the end of interviews, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, sorry, I've got something on." In reality, they're just gonna go watch World by themselves.
Yeah. They're gonna watch Worlds while eating in ranked, probably. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Leon World viewing party.
Maybe.
Maybe he
Oh,
says,
might
"This is
so.
what I'm talking about."
Ah, yes! Finally, we see an execution
I mean, I
on
might
Blue
leave
side.
after this game.
It is taking quite a while because I don't know, Baron, Soul, what else? Like Dragon's gonna spawn in like 3 minutes.
Blue side are still yet to get a single tower. It looks like they might get one here though, because Ken and GP are in the side lanes.
OTP
Oh,
5-3.
yeah. They'll get a free one. Good tower. Blue side just continuing to siege towers with the Baron buff on the minions.
5v5 mid.
5v5 mid. They're A-ramming it. Red side need to do something about those 2 cannon minions though with the Baron buff. Try and prevent a lot of tower damage.
Decide to back off, knowing that the waves are scuffed and they can't do anything else for the next minute.
Yeah, they gotta attend to the side waves.
I wish I have a Baron power play meter.
Oh, that would be pretty good.
We don't have a Red Bull sponsorship yet.
It looks like Clouds is just going for the single lethality item as well. And it looks like he's going for a bit more of a bruiser tank build now.
It's 100% needed in this circumstances because he has to avoid the point and click Pantheon stun as long as the GP Knock up? Yeah. Knock up just
Yeah,
to get anything in.
the belly slam.
Brandwoods has great value here because they have 2 crit users.
Mm. Yeah, randoms would be perfect against their team.
Elder in a minute. Nothing's happening because no one can manage waves.
If Elder fall into the hands of red side and they win the fight with Elder,
It's
they
anyone who
they
gets
can
Elder.
most likely win the game considering the towers in each lane. If they control their waves for the fight, then they can get it quite easily. But
They have to like Blue Dawn has like a hard shove a lot more right now, and just get ready in like probably the next few seconds because I think that'll be like the game deciding fight. Because there's like a
I mean,
big.
if he,
Go
yeah,
on.
yeah. If he can buy his items or whatever, he needs to reset now to do that, and then go back up top if he wants to get that tower. Oh, it looks like he's just going to get the tower and then back off because they do have TPs on blue side, but they also have TPs on red side. But red side don't need them because they're all just bot side ready for this fight.
You could also just TP in. Yeah. You're telling Blue to commit. That's pretty good. They don't want to. They don't have to start a fight. It's really up to red side to like just initiate.
Yeah, blue's just trying to push a side lane while the fight starts, and then he'll just TP in. And Elder will be started by red, but it looks like they're not going to continue it.
More time for Blue Dawn to push, and we have Siphon now joining the fray.
Well, I think red are looking to get back on it. There is a control ward on it for blue side, so they can see exactly how much health it is, and the
Comet is chilling. Looks like they might go for an engage.
wants to go for the fight while it's a 4v5. GP will just use his proto belt like that. Meanwhile, Blue Dawn getting inhib turret while this fight is still happening.
Dragon reset, but 8,000, 7,000, damage output's looking pretty crazy. Red side still has all the ults.
Clouds is keeping an eye on the dragon. Oh, here comes the Blue Dawn TP.
Ooh, that Leona ult.
Fight going in. Oh, the Yone ult.
Oh no.
Oh, it's just a disaster for red side. So much just happened.
Alright, let's go over one by one. Initiation by red side, looking like they're greeting. Alright.
Common only gets one knock up and then is forced to ult the Leona to stay alive. Yone's ult manages to connect to 3 people, however there was a 4-man shockwave into a center ult, which ruined the back line and just allowed them to go 5-0.
Yeah.
And it looks like they might just be pushing for the end here rather than going for Elder.
I know, I think it's definitely like just having Elder as like secondary condition if they couldn't push that far would have been great, but just ending the game immediately now is probably like the better call.
Definitely. In game 2, we will be going to game 3 as blue side pick up their first game. Is now 1-1.
Damn, Clouds are MVP. That's my MVP here.
Feeling Leona all on that last fight was kind of clean to stop that like initial engage. So like blue.
Yeah, like it got hard. It got Zyke in the end. Hard delayed his cleanse, but got caught in the shockwave immediately after. Pretty spicy. And let's take a look at the damage.
Honestly, I'm not surprised at that damage.
I think, and for a 50-50 game, that last fight actually was like so much to pad the stats.
I'm surprised the last fight was just a 5-0 to be honest. Like I thought there might be at least 1 or 2 deaths, but considering that they were all AD and that all blue side needed to do was just build some armor, it was quite easy to kind of turn it around.
Yeah.
And Mikon was just getting free damage off as well, like not being pressured at all at the backline. So he was just getting to ruin some people's health bars just from afar. Wasn't being touched at all.
I feel like the Pantheon was kind of weak that game. Just like if the Pantheon goes to Rome, the ADC gets killed by the
Yeah, it was like
the 2v1 or the
As
Lee
Pantheon,
Sin.
you
I
really
mean-
want to dominate the early game as Pantheon, and he
Yeah,
didn't
as-
do that.
yeah.
So he
Like-
ended up
like-
just being a stun bot later on, and he didn't
Yeah.
really get to make many plays early on in that match. Like in the early game, it was in some like in the 2v2 in the bot lane, he did like fine, but like to make that pick can be really good if he can like actually control the map, make sure he gets some ganks off mid. But
Mm.
didn't see that come out.
Yeah, I don't. I kept saying like I feel like HUD Buddy's telling him not to, but also, you know, he, if you leave the ADC against Lear and Astana, that's like 3 seconds of CC, but also the Fed Lee Sin who's everywhere on the map at the same time. Like
Yeah, if and it's really easy to dive, especially when Cloud's got that far ahead.
yeah, so
So it was kind of a
May-
yikes.
yeah, it was just an unfortunate pick with against that team comp. Maybe the Thresh or the Braum would have done better, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Alright, well, here we are into the last draft.
I'd like to see a Samira
These
ban
games
come
are-
out from Red side here.
I wonder if they forgot.
If a Samira ban comes out, I would be expected to.
Oh, there it
Okay,
is.
I would be expected to see more likely a Jin or a Senna pick, first pick on blue side, unless they want to prioritize. another
that
pick.
Leona was actually disgusting. Like
Yeah,
disgusting.
the Liliana ban kind of is needed there.
Very warranted, but leaving the graves open for Clouds, although Dolly Sin was the main issue that game.
Mm.
And we have
Chug
Chug
had the
subbed
game,
him.
so
Jarvan ban again. Yeah,
makes sense.
Chug
They
does
did
seem to be back.
they did win with Chug, so why not chuck him in again?
Well, they're stealing the Oriana this time.
Oh, interesting. That'll force Siphon onto something like Cass, Syndra, or Azir. Is my pick for one of his champs.
Dude, just go
Honestly,
Azir. Not Azir or
it's-
Sin, bro.
Hmm.
His Azir like 2 weeks ago was
Yeah,
quite a
playing
thing
against it
to
wasn't
watch.
fun. But
Oh, they're going for the TF actually.
yeah, this is the opposite condition of the first game. I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
feel like if they had given Siphon Oriana and just taken the TF like they did in the first game, the same outcome probably would have ended up happening.
Oh, and they are going for the center pick here, which is nice to see.
Oh, the Lilia.
We'll see a
will we
Lilia
the
come
Rumble?
out.
I'm hoping.
If a
No.
Rumble does come out, blue side are very heavy on the AP side.
Even more so now.
Even more so now as well, yeah. I mean, Kaiser is quite flexible though, because
Yeah, you
she
you either
can
go to
build
AP build
either.
or you go Essence Reaver, and then
Yeah.
oh, it's the
We'll
this
see
is the
Clouds'
Rek'Sai pick.
Rek'Sai.
Oh, Graves.
Oh no, he's going for the Graves.
Going for the Pal
Interesting.
farm.
Dude, surely the Rumble ban comes out here for the combo. Right?
I feel like they shouldn't
It's-
be picking Rumble this.
Yeah,
game,
they
I feel
should.
like-
They should probably most likely shouldn't be picking Rumble because they would be heavy AP sided. Even if Kai'Sa doesn't build AP, she does a lot of magic damage. So it still gets countered. Like her W gets countered by Emma quite easily.
Yeah, like if Graves builds magic
What's it,
damage
Pantheon
with
ban?
with grit combined, like he's just not gonna take any damage.
No, they drafted full 80 last game, now it's full AP.
Hmm.
Except for one pick, which was top. So we'll see if GP plays an AP top while the rest of his team play AP this time. AD top.
Graves auto attacks, it counts as AD. Short
I see a
trades.
Braum ban coming out too. With a Renekton ban.
Honestly, I kind of want to see GP on Aatrox, despite the fact that he quite constantly
He's
complains about
immortalized.
playing that champion. I see him play it a lot in Flex, and every time he picks it, it's like, oh my god, why did I pick this champion? It's so bad. But he keeps picking it, so maybe he'll bring it out this game.
I wouldn't mind seeing an Aatrox into this comp, to be honest.
The team needs the physical damage. Senna or Khan?
Rakan center bot lane. That's going to be interesting to watch.
I don't think I've seen Shaman play Rakan at all, so maybe this is a bit of a yikes pick, but who knows? Maybe she's actually a Rakan god and I'm just stupid.
There's a lot of potential. Obviously,
But-
Thresh is good into Rakan.
Yeah, HUD Buddy.
No surprise there.
Zeki's like pretty good at Thresh. He's got some clean hooks, and I think he knows what he's doing on the champion as opposed to potentially not knowing what he was doing as Pantheon.
Well, I mean, all he has to do is when Rakan goes in, just flay him off. That's
Yeah, pretty much just
Yeah.
E, and then you win. It's the
Oh, we see GP on the Kled. That's a good pick, actually.
Mm-hmm.
God, Lily is going to run so fast if she has all of her stacks in his ult. What do we see Blue Dawn follow with here?
He's dead if he picks Maokai.
Yeah, hopefully it's an AP top just to kind of spread the damage out a bit.
Oh, the Jax.
Interesting.
I think that's a decent counter pick considering most of Cled's damage comes from auto attacks. But
Yeah, I mean it's a good counter to his W on Skull with those 4 quick autos.
mm.
And the last one with pretty high damage, but does depend how he decides to use his E in this.
It's all about trading in that top lane. That's all I could really say.
Mm.
And then mid lane's gonna be a bit boring because it's Ariana TF. TF's got the global presence. Ariana's forced to take TP.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see more roams on the red side rather than the blue side. Although Lilia is a fast moving character and jungler, Graves does have quick clears on his buffs and grump early, so
I think this game's gonna rely on the jungler and the ADC. Maybe I'm just saying that because I want to see HUD Buddy pop off on his main champion, but Lily and Graves, very good clear, very good map control.
Well, I
Kai
mean,
and Senna do different things, but they're very strong picks.
I mean, I would love to see both supports roaming in this game, to be honest, because they both have great potential to just go into mid and just get some free kills.
I mean, other than Loki, roaming supports has not been the the mainstay of supports this tournament.
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but when Lucky played Nautilus, he level 1 ganked Boggle and got a free kill for him in the mid lane. And then we were all just laughing as the game just took off from there.
It really do be like that.
But in terms of the draft, I want to know what you think, which side will win.
I'm not too sure this game. If anyone on blue side pops off, then I feel like they'd outscale red side. Oh, but it's Jack, Senna, and Graves. I feel like they scale equally well with each other. Cled probably falls off harder.
I think red side outscales here.
Yeah.
Yeah, red side do outscale with
Jackson's gonna be
Senna.
gonna be quite a monster.
Jack scaling gross.
The Kled with the Lilia is really nice. It allows them to have way more. It's easier for them to approach a fight. They're just gonna Kled R run in. Bada bing.
Yeah, blue side have a lot of burst, but I think red side has better prolonged fights potentially if they can kite it out, and if they don't get engaged on by Kled almost immediately, then they can pull back and get the long trades off. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I am not an expert.
The range on Senna as they scale is going to be a really big problem though. For blue side.
Oriana's not going to be able to reach her with the
Yeah,
shockwave.
Oriana's close range. Lilia has to get on the center somehow. It's going to be all through GP's Kled to try to reach that center.
Definitely. I mean, I hope Zeke will stop the farm fiesta mid and hopefully get a hook or two on roams, but we'll see if HUD Buddy just locks him down in lane again. Alright. Final game of the night.
Please no black screen. Why you do this to me, game? All good. Everything's fine.
Nice. Oh.
You guys can all see everything?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. Looks like Mikon is experiencing some lag.
Hey.
Well, sorry, yep.
Nah, we're just feeling downtime. What do you expect so far? Any cheeses? You think we're just gonna get like a 5, like a complete fan? Or-
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Blue Side invade, considering they have the Thresh.
I want to see some nuts LPL shit this game. I want to see them both just run into each other.
If there's a level 1 5v5, who wins?
There's level 1 5v5. Honestly, it depends who gets the drop.
Yeah, I think it's able to go. Actually, not too sure.
Because
Hubs-
if Red Side get the drop, Shaman could land a nasty W onto like 3 or 4 of them. And it could just, Blue Dawn could just walk in there with his E as well and just stun them all.
They have some nasty chain CC on red side. If like TF pick a card, gold card. Mikon can even like chain a W in. Shaman chains in a W, and by then Blue Dawn will be in position for an E.
Seeing a W start feels so bad though.
I mean, like.
I mean, yeah, it'd be a bad start for
2.
lane, but if you can get a kill in the early part of the game, it's
I
worth
think
it.
it's pretty good for invade if it gets you a kill, like it gets you a kill away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
that's still
you go
400
level
gold
2.
for you.
As long as you're not getting like thresh hooked in this lane, he should be fine for the most part.
Alright, we'll see what's happening. I'm hoping to see the blue side invade.
I'm hoping to see red side counter invade as well.
The pings are going to opposite sides of the maps.
HUD Buddy just don't care.
Is Pace going onto the bottom side of the map?
No, they're fanning.
Oh, I think they're just preparing for the counter invade. They'll see
Zeke,
Zeke
no.
here, but
Don't do it, Zeke.
I think he really wants to ward that bush or something.
Don't do it,
If he
Zeke.
walks closer, hopefully they manage to land some CC on him or something like that.
Can Siphon just flash gold card him? Have fun. Please. Please. Be interesting.
No.
Okay.
I think they know. They know.
Oh.
How boring.
Oh,
they're trying to start the red.
And Siphon doesn't actually go through the jungle, he goes all the way around. Oh wait, no, that's Blue Dawn.
Blue Dawn?
Blue Dawn.
Surely if he gets a cheeky ward down.
Oh, hang on.
No, he just goes all the way
Oh,
around.
no.
He did this.
Oh wow.
He did this the last 2 games as well.
Dude, it's actually tilting as a jungler. Because it's
he
so
doesn't
easy to
actually
do.
ward either.
You just ward the red and it helps your jungler out so fucking much.
Hmm.
Especially in early game.
Jungle mains hate him. Find out what Blue Dawn did wrong 2
As
games
a
in a
jungle-
row.
As a jungle mate, I just cried.
Man, you're just gonna watch him get level 2'd.
I could. I mean, there's definitely
They're
interesting
gonna,
thing. Oh, Clouds is just
yeah, no.
going straight for Chug's
They went
red.
for the vertical. Oh, but Zeki gets the hook.
Mm.
But he can't go in because they're level 2.
Looks like there's gonna be a gank top. Blue Dawn should be able. Yeah, just walks out and he's fine.
Yeah, now they definitely know that
Warding
it's
the
not
try
his
for
blue,
safety.
his red.
Oh, Blue Dawn gets his level 2, jumps in.
Um,
Game
techni-
freezes.
I hate my internet.
There we go.
Alright then.
Blue Dawn taken quite low here from GP. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, Clouds could potentially just. Oh,
Wait, he can
GP
fight in that.
tanking that wave. Oh, oh, he just got Skull. He's. Oh yeah, Blue Dawn has his E up there. Oh
Very
my
unfortunate
lord,
fight.
that was so close. Oh, there's a bit of a skirmish in the bot lane too. Cloud's coming down to enter the 2v2. If Yev can move the camera.
Yeah, we have like multiple fights happening. Alright.
Oh, okay, yeah, there it is.
Chuck just burns Blue Dawns to death, but Mikon was able to pick up a kill on Ziki.
Let's see what happens over here.
I was surprised that Clouds didn't go from Krugs to bot lane. Rather than he took the long way and went up to
He's thinking,
river.
this is the hook.
Ziki lands a hook on the minion and goes in, thinking it's alright, then Clouds shows up and is able to do that. Oh, and Siphon reacts with the TP as well.
Very
Siphon
presumptuous.
didn't need TP. It's good to see the TP though, because
But yeah, it was
the
definitely not
intention
needed.
was good, but the result wasn't there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That
No.
TP was definitely not worth it.
The
Meanwhile,
wave,
both
the waves
jungles
though.
getting scuttle.
Blue
Yeah,
side to TP up now.
He still gets the wave in the end, so it's not too bad. But he did ask for TP, unfortunately. He does have spellbook though, so it's freed up a spellbook slot.
Oh, never mind about that TP up.
It does give his TP a lower cooldown, doesn't it? The spellbook.
Yep. And considering Ken was TP'd, so he may can sort out to get something a bit more aggressive. Maybe the cleanse at some point in case Lilia tries to gank mid.
I feel like Ken could have just walked to lane with W and he would have made it back in time.
Like the wave is already pushed up.
Yeah.
Just some light trading happening in the top lane.
Blue Dawn's a kill up, but he's 10 CS down.
Yeah, the farm difference is quite evident already. I mean, Blue Dawn does have this whole wave to get, but I'm not sure if it's going to even him out. Like, checking gold.
Nah, he's ahead.
300 gold ahead due to the first blood gold that he did get.
Still has TP, which is all alright still.
Yeah, Blue Dawn having his TP is really good in case blue side make a play bot. So at least he can answer with that TP. Mikon doing his best farming from afar. Meanwhile,
Chug's just
Chug
gone for the
trying
drag.
to sneak a drag here. Red have no vision in bot river at all, except for the one that leads to bot lane. So he was completely hidden going over there.
Ooh, but
Oh, however, Siphon's moving down, maybe putting a ward on Drake. Will definitely spot.
He didn't
He's
notice.
just gonna
Not like
completely.
this, man.
He's gonna ult bot and completely
Oh
ignore it.
no! You hate to
And it
see
doesn't even
dude.
look like they get a kill there. Oh my god, what a disaster.
Do
That
you think
was-
he could have actually?
I'm sorry, I need to
That was
replay. I need to re.
He could have potentially gotten a kill there
Yeah,
if he had
I think he definitely could have forced Chug to flash over the wall or something.
He wasn't watching the screen. He was watching bot lane.
Yeah.
Oh no,
unfortunate.
dude! You hate to see it.
that was quite unfortunate. Oh no.
Well,
'Cause
that's
I
realistic thing
think-
to roast people for at the end of the game.
Because
Um,
he could have even swapped
If
out
he
his
could have gone
TP.
smite there,
like-
yeah. If he had seen it
Yeah.
earlier, by the time the
Mhm.
smite's up, he would have
He
won a
would've had-
higher level than
Yeah.
Chug.
Yeah, he would have had smart advantage too, so he would have gotten a free dragon.
Definitely.
Oh, what a tragedy.
Huh? Oh no. Thank you, Clansman22, for the Prime subscription.
Damn, Clansman out here subscribing to our Twitch channel. What is Twitch Prime?
Oh.
Plans the man. Meanwhile,
GP dies. That was epic. Drop your Twitch Primes if you got them.
Rift Herald's also coming up in a minute.
Oh, Chug got 6. He can now engage with a sleep.
Yeah, Chuck's looking for an engagement mid. We'll just flash Q for the sleep. For the start.
Oh,
And
he gets the stun off. Oh,
there's a
Siphon has the
lot of
he
barrier
gets the
going.
kill and Chug.
Siphon
That
manages
was
to get a kill.
beautifully played. Oh, my-
Almost kills Ken as well, but that was
Yeah,
really good.
the barrier came and clutched that fight. That was really nice to see. Okay, he makes up for the smite play with that, I think. That was quite good.
Sadly, he can't take the dragon.
Oh no,
Oh.
not like this.
Flash for flash. So far, the jungle presence this game hasn't been too underwhelming, especially in mid lane. Rift Herald is up. I would like to see Clouds potentially gank top and then go for it.
Repeat gang top. Hello.
Here we go.
GP's like, not again.
GP saw him
This
on
is
the
just the-
control board. Clouds lands a lot
Oh.
of damage on him. Blue Dawn
Blue Dawn flashing on him.
aggressively, yeah, flashing under the tower. Oh, he's solo.
GP's dead.
Cloud's gonna
Blue
try
Dawn.
shove the wave as fast as
Yeah,
he can.
Clouds, yeah. I
But
don't know
think he
if
just
he
gets
has-
away with it, dude.
Yeah, I think he does.
Oof.
Oh, wow,
That's
he
a
does.
Jax.
You hate to see it happen.
Oh, bot lane going hard. Hard buddy flashing on to
How
Mikon.
about flashing from
Yeah.
He lands
Hard
the
buddy
root
hits
and is
six.
able to get away with that.
A lot more action we're seeing really now. Oh,
Oh, Cloud ult top to Blue Dawn. Chug's there as well.
you think he
Manages to
greeted?
stun both, but they're both on top of him. There's no way he gets out of that. Cloud's doing Rift though. Chug on his way to it.
Was that a greed? Yeah. Oh yeah, he got a wave greeted and backed on the first bush.
Yeah. Gotta be cautious knowing that there's a Kled. May not have TP, but you do have that R.
Hmm. Yeah, the lack of vision on red side though as well is really
Yeah.
doing a number for him. Wait, am I reading that right? Does Saki only have one world score at like 10 minutes?
Yep. And Chuck steals the Herald. So they
And
get
kills the
nothing
Clouds
from that
as
top
well.
5 play. That's unfortunate.
Oh, they're gonna drop Rift top. Force the TP out of Blue Dawn, maybe? Yep. Oh, they're looking for the dive on Blue Dawn, actually. Jumping off Skull misses the stun. Siphon will respond with the roam. Chug trying to die to tower. Siphon doesn't get an assist there, which is a little bit unfortunate, but...
You weren't paying attention to Siphon the same way all of us were, right? Of him just completely just whiffing.
I'm on the
I
league
think he
client,
tried
not gonna
to. I
lie.
think he ordered the minion because he had the red card, so he wanted to get the AoE damage to see if it would reach. But I don't think it just wasn't big enough. The range. Okay. 1.5k gold lead for red side 2. This Jax might be a little scary late game.
God, even like topside right now. Blue Dawn's still ahead after that. Interesting play. TF getting his 11-minute roller. Actually, really good.
Definitely.
Maybe I'm too used to seeing the tier roll starts out of like other types of mages. But here we have Chug sneaking in, coming in for a little lane gank.
Chug's trying to go for a lane gank here. Oh, just bowls out, lands sleep onto Shaman, flashes away. Oh, too much damage for her to get her ult off.
God, Lillian is doing so much.
They got the kill there, but Zaki flashed, missed play and his Q. It's kind of an unfortunate fight.
A little bit unfortunate. Drake is up as well, so I don't see a world where Chug doesn't reset. I'm surprised. No. They are going up to it.
Oh, they spot Clouds it.
Oh, yeah, they spot Clouds. They're gonna... Oh, they're gonna 5-man him.
Oh my god, the Cloud ults up.
Trying to get away to safety. Will manage... Oh, the shockwave into the hook. And that'll definitely be a free drag for blue side.
Well, damn, getting punished for being out of position there from like immediate TP and pressure, and now we see the second dragon going over to blue side. Damn, Chug's doing a lot of like aggressive plays.
Chug's got a grip on the objectives so far. Although he didn't start the Rift Herald, the first Rift Herald.
I think that was like...
So...
I think Clouds wasn't expecting Chug to just run up there and just like trying to get away with it. Well, game's still quite even. Gold slightly leaning up for Chug in the CC, probably having to see some Merc Treads coming out soon from everyone. Overall, not too bad, and we have Blue Dawn just chilling in a ward. And it happens happening again.
GP is probably just gonna dash twice to get out. Oh, he misses the Q. Blue Dawn gets half of his health away. Or at least Skull's health.
Cloud is greeting. Clouds is greeting.
Looking to stop. Yeah,
oh, they
he's
know.
a bit greedy here.
They know, right?
Oh, GP spots a ward. Places a ward and spots him. Oh, they're looking for the dive. Does Chug get here just in time? GP's kind of going a little bit away from him, and Chug manages to throw his E into the terrain. Oh, but here comes TF's TP. Prevent.
Very good.
It's 2v2. Yeah, that was a really good TF ult. That was a nice room. Red team kill GP and just get away unharmed.
He's now team player. First game was a warm-up, now he's actually doing a lot more cross-map pressure. Let's see what's happening bot lane over here.
Farming simulator.
Yeah. Oh, Siphon. Siphon's out of position.
May have overstepped a little bit here, considering Clouds is getting bullied out of his own jungle.
Oh, he's
And he's still going for the wave as well. He's not just backing off a little bit early there. That could have been bad.
Gage having bot side. Having supports both burned ult. Not doing too much.
Yeah, both supports used their ult in that one. I'm not too sure what happened there, if like Ziki landed a hook and something like that. It looks like he's looking for another hook here though. Oh.
I give it a Siphon.
Oh. Lilia E misses Siphon.
He has to be so careful because they don't know where Kled is right now. Yeah, both double
Siphon
back.
shoving the wave and getting his reset in.
Oh, they know!
Oh. Chug getting caught out here.
Oh, heal!
Oh. Big flashes. Oh my god, the lantern saves him from TF's Q. The skirmish going on. Ziki trades his life for Chug's.
Hard's able to pick one
Hardputty
up.
alters in to kill Shaman though. 1-for-1 in the bot lane. Red side still have a 1.5k gold lead.
But let's go back and take a look how close that really was. So we'll go back a bit more. Take a look at Chug. Chug's sitting on 66, 24.
So the heal saves him from that, and the lantern saves him from the
second
Q,
half.
and then Zeke gets rooted into a hook, and Shay is 1 HP and is walking a complete different direction than her team, and Hardbuddy was able to pick her off there.
Oh, that impressive team play out of blue side, just giving Chug all the help he needs.
I mean, in that scenario, you definitely want to take. You'd want to, you know, keep Chug alive over Ziki there, because that could have opened up for possibly an easy Rift Herald play, and then they just lose a lot of jungle pressure off that one kill.
I'm just wondering, when does Jack start getting into the team fights, or is he better off just split pushing and just clapping on Kled?
He's a much better split pusher, because his passive is just constantly stacking attack speed, and so he's just able to take down the towers within like 5 seconds. Thank God Spirit of Shojin's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, man, it comes back season 11, let's go.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, Blue Dawn engaging on Chug, they're just going for a trade. Oh, impressive dodge. We have Hut by himself in bot lane, are we going to see Shaman capitalize off that information? Oh, like just walking back in.
I'm not sure if they... I think they might have... I don't think they knew that Ziki was up in the top... Oh wow, Hook almost connects there onto Mikon. But I don't think they had vision of Ziki moving up in the river. So they probably just thought he was chilling in the river bush.
So we compared the vision difference. Blue side has like so much awareness, while red side has like one little ward.
Just that single ward there on the edge of the river. Hopefully that changes in a little bit here.
Blue Dawn.
Blue Dawn also does get first tower top too.
And they both have TP now. They surely have the TP to contest for this.
It looks like they're
GP's
Clouds
roaming
want
down.
to drag, but it looks like it could just go over for free to blue side. Blue Dawn still yet to TP in.
Oh, Chug in with the sleep.
Oh, GP beats Blue Dawn to the TP. Oh, Blue Dawn's just walking on over. GP is just focusing on Clouds while Ken and Hudbuddy on the Dragon. Siphon's trying to live from Ziki and Chug, but Blue Dawn goes over to save him, but it's just a 3 for 2 in the end. and Dragon goes over to blue side, so they're one away from Soul Point. And it's not Ocean Soul this game either, which is nice to see.
Blue? Hold on. Honestly, I think it was like they were like they were incredibly slow on that engage that they should have TP'd a bit earlier into like setting it up. Otherwise, they wouldn't have lost so many members.
Yeah, due to the lack of wards from red side, Blue Dawn, I don't think he had any wards to TP to. Which was a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, there was this one in the back there. Unless that was recently placed. There was also one over here that he could have gotten into.
I think that one might have been cleared, I'm not sure. I think it was cleared. But maybe not, or maybe just ran out.
Yeah.
But if there was a ward down, he should have TP'd to it rather than just walking over from top tower.
Yeah, because that fight became just a 5v4 with 2 to 3 members, like 3 members going down. Even though he was able to pick up 2 kills, the amount of gold he has compared to the rest of his team is like a substantial difference.
Yeah, he's a full like 1,000 ahead of Siphon and like 2k ahead of his jungle and ADC.
Oh, Siphon sleeping.
Oh, Chug's looking to get a pick on Snap. They're just gonna fall back because his whole team is there.
Damn, Lily's CC's actually got such short cooldown.
Lily's ult puts people to sleep for like 3 seconds. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, I'm all still even, although I'm still having to see like how much blue can pressure because I think he can just like be greedy as hell. Otherwise, they're just looking to scale even further. But we also have to remember that HUD is blue side's also looking to do the same thing, but have like a lot more tools available early. Terrible choices.
Interesting to see a black cleaver on Graves this game. I'm not sure if he's going to get that much use out of it rather than just going for full lethality. Although it'll probably be better in the later stages of the game when Lilia and Kled actually start getting their armor items.
I honestly don't think it's too bad now because the amount of burst damage they have out of Kai'Sa, Orianna, Lilia themselves is actually a lot higher than we all think it is. That the extra health from Black Cleaver might actually be the difference between getting off like a few extra attacks and helping his team out and dying.
I mean, there is a possibility of that happening, yeah.
Siphon's having his dream. We have Chug missing his ball on Rom.
Blue Dawn really wants this bot tower. I mean, the lane positioning they have is good. They have the TP on Orianna, so she's headed bot side as well as Blue Dawn, considering that Baron is the only objective up right now.
Wait, Siphon surely has to ult here just to like give a sense of what's happening because he's just gonna get dove in like the next few seconds. Siphon ult, man. Oh no, he's fucked.
No, he's just gonna get the tower. If he manages to dodge the Lilia E, or if it's just not gonna be fired at all.
Yep, they're attempting to dive. Can not ult.
Siphon is asleep as well in the top lane. We'll get picked, I think.
Yeah,
yes, he will.
That was expected to happen anyways. Should be ulted earlier to like have a sense. Or even have Shaman move up. To help like ward out the rest of top side. So they're just gonna lose. They just lost 3 towers in like the last.
They're just losing towers left and right here. Clouds is bot with Blue Dawn just for a single kill while the blue side
they're actually
have a
gonna
lot
get
more
it.
pressure top, and they're actually gonna get an inhib tower too. Oh, but they won't destroy the inhib, which is good for blue side.
Siphon, change out your flash for smite. Dragon's gonna spawn 10 seconds. Everyone's rushing towards it.
Or he might have. Can he swap a 2 out? He's already exchanged teleport to exhaust.
Yeah, he exchanged flash out now. I think they're just gonna get. They might just give it. Although,
It is sell point. I'm not sure why they're just giving it free.
You know, they were on the wrong
Oh,
side
they're
of the
just
map
gonna
and
burst it down too fast.
yeah, they just took too long.
They had vision of it the whole time too because of that that control board there.
Yeah, I think it was just placed just now because this ward was just scryed in. Oh well, it's fine. 3 towers for 1 dragon. I think it's like a worthwhile trade.
The way this game is going, Blue Dawn is playing one of the best split pushes in the game. However, in this situation, he does need to be with his team and fighting because of the amount of gold that he has on himself and the amount of damage that he can do.
Yeah, except his team has to set up the scenario for him. Oh, Mikon.
Oh, Mikon potentially gonna get caught out here while they're death bushing.
Clouds.
Blue Dawn and Clouds walking into a trap.
Nope.
Ooh, Chug misses the E and Clouds gets out unharmed. They will just take the red buff, but that's a small price to pay. Rather than giving up a free Baron due to either Mikon or Clouds dying there. Shaman overstepping a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, Chug flash Q'd, getting asleep on the bot lane. Cloud rolling in, Clouds, oh, Siphon tanks it. Mikon gets his ult off. Shaman with the 3-man knock-up. However...
it just wasn't enough.
Well, it wasn't enough.
Ooh!
Clouds and Siphon forced under tower, both very low.
Triumph.
Blue Dawn, however, is still alive and quite healthy. He's just gonna, you know, I have E, I'm jumping in. Manages to get the stun to Hud Buddy. Hud Buddy takes him down though. Or the burst damage. And GP just in the base, stunned, can't do anything, will go down. And Ziki is the only one left. Oh no, Ken was there too.
They weren't able to do much. They were deep in the enemy base.
Ken's very low. He can't do much there. So overall, it's just a 3 for 3.
Now, what we have to really pay attention to is like the iron power spikes of each members of each team, because we have TF now. Free items looking to build a rapid fire cannon, while Oriana's slowly building towards that Zonya's. The whole difference from earlier, those like pickups really affected like how these laners are building. Then we have Age of Night coming out.
Oh,
Hard here.
Shaman potentially caught out with that hook from Ziki.
Oh.
Cloud's getting closer so she can E away. Siphon pulls out the red card onto Ziki. I'm not. That might have been a misclick.
Yeah, gotta be. And we have Blue Dawn coming up on the side now.
I'm surprised they're not just turning onto Chug here because they see that GP is top. So right now it is a 5v4.
Turn on. Oh, as you said, they're just turning onto him.
Siphon gets a ton onto Chug with the movement speed. Shaman lands the knock-up, Cloud dashes in ults. Oh, I think he had a card flying over on the lantern.
Yeah,
and was able to pick up that kill.
Let's just take a quick look. Stun card.
Cloud dashes in, lands the near site so that Chug can't see the thing.
That blue card just flying and
there was a blue card flying over. Yep. I'm not sure why Blue Dawn backed off Hud Buddy there, to be honest, because there's more team members there. Yeah, probably a bit of a risky fight.
Well, I still think Blue Side has like a chance of engaging on this because we already know like half the ults are burnt out of red team.
I mean, Hud Buddy's definitely someone you need to focus here. Shaman lands charm on both Ziki and GP. GP goes in, Mikon's ult comes out. GP is just stunned, can't do much. Cloud's on Mikon, just gonna back off and get Baron.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was
really good pick out from Shaman there. Just like enabling everyone in the fog of war because they have no idea of like how far everyone was. Turns out they're just all just chilling on the side in the entrance of river.
Definitely. And Hud Buddy was in a spot kind of particularly where he couldn't kind of
now we need to
do
see
much either without
now we need to
going
see
in
red side
well.
Now we need to see red side immediately pick up all their items and rush towards Dragon because there's only like 30 seconds left. Still gotta be careful because actually Cloud still
Also,
has like 2 levels up.
Siphon does have his teleport available and his ult, as well as Blue Dawn, but it looks like Chug wants to death push this. They don't have vision of him. Mikon now has vision of Siki. They see him now, and it looks like Red are just trying to shove out mid.
Holy
just
shit,
before
Blue.
the drag fight. Blue Dawn actually gets quite a bit of damage onto Hudbuddy there. It's like half his health.
Out Blue.
Oh, Zeke lands hook onto Blue Dawn. No one will respond yet. Lily E lands onto Blue Dawn and no one else. This is a lot better vision from Red onto Drag.
Siphon's chilling on the side.
Oh, Siphon lands the gold card on the jungle. Blue Dawn jumps in with his E activated. Shaman with a 3-man charm knock up on the back line.
Oh, 4-man.
Oh my god, that was massive. Still just kiting back and forth. Clouds gets hooked as he's dashing in. Hudbuddy takes him down. Blue Dawn jumps, misses. Stun onto 2 people. Shay gets hooked in the end there.
Still quite even. Siphon's
Still
up.
just kiting back and forth. Oh, that could have been terrible for Siphon because Blue Dawn wasn't there to help him. He was just waiting for the for him to come over. Zeki's still trying to get vision of the drag, but won't get the hook past Blue Dawn or Siphon as they're just gonna body block it.
Right, let's take a quick look at how that's
really good fight from Shaman there, landing the 3-man charm and knock up onto the back line. Letting Chug go down for free as his team couldn't help him. Oh, there's a 4-man shockwave there. I didn't see that.
One shockwave. Good card coming.
Yeah, Clouds dashes as he gets hooked in and just pulled straight towards him.
Blue's just like,
Shaman gets hit
yeet.
with the hook there, gets picked, and then yeah, that fight was just a lot of like all in from one side, then back out, and then all in from the other side, and then back out again.
Yeah, definitely a lot of like a bit of communication issue, difference of what Red Side was after, as Blue was like saying, Blue Dawn was trying to say that we want to retreat, but then they were trying to go even further in. Even though it got them like dragging in the end, it probably could have been like capitalized a lot better.
Most definitely, yeah.
Now let's take a look at the gold lead. 4K gold lead on the Jacks, along with junglers are both even.
Yeah, gold is even in jungle.
I think
Lane is about 3k.
Yeah.
Hudbuddy's about 2k in front as well.
I think that's just the CS. It's just the
about
CS
even.
and 2 kills.
Yeah, it's most likely the CS difference. Kills and assists sort of balance each other out.
Oh, what did Jax just buy? He just bought Sterix Gauge. Oh, he's so strong.
Yeah, I think Blue Dawn can afford to split push now. He does have TP up, so he should just go to one of the side lanes and just push it out. Preferably bot, considering Baron is going to be up before drag.
I haven't seen him use TP all throughout mid to late game yet.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't seen TP from him yet either.
How many stacks do we have on Mikon? Oh, 64. Attack range of 825. Hey, that's 825.
Clouds has not gotten any kills, but he's participated in
No, it's fine.
roughly like 80% of the kills that have happened on his team. So
No,
he's actually doing really well this game.
He got his top lane ahead. Oh, what are you doing?
He got Blue Dawn ahead quite a bit. Oh, the scanner will actually spot him there. Oh, that could have been disastrous.
Nothing's happening. Oh well.
Returning to the side lane, Blue Dawn is.
Top lane is crashing. Siphon sees that and is heading over. He has TP available to him.
His TP and his ult to answer. It looks like they were trying to pick Hudbuddy there, but his E gives him that movement speed to get out.
Yeah, it's the Edge of Night as well. We had to take into account that was going. If they had to break through that first, or anything. Oh, sleep on a Mikon.
E onto Mikon
Oh.
there. Flashes in to get the Dream Dust on them both. Hudbuddy dashes in as well. Siphon TP a little late. Shaman charmed and ran, but died to the burn. And this is not going too well for red side at all. Oh, Blue Dawn TP'd in and is in the fight.
DC.
Exo Pops, he is currently in a 1v3 right now as Clouds can't really get in. And it will be... GP is still going in. And he will be taken down in a 5-for-3.
Damn, that was actually a lot closer, but I think Chug flashing in was actually really good along with his ult. But Mikon
Oh
maybe
yeah, definitely.
Mikon might be getting too greedy, not knowing that they would have full engage on that because there hasn't been any like hard engage throughout most of the game, and we also have like all the shutdown golds from Jackson TF being chucked over into Blue Side's pocket. Also a lot big damage out of HUD. Just like just killing both like Shaman and Mikon in the backline there.
Yeah, red side need to deal with HUD Buddy here because if he's left unchecked, he's just getting a lot of free damage off just onto the onto red side, but just with no like, you know, worry of being focused at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pick potential on Lilia is just insane right now because just flashing in to get like a 3-second sleep on 2 people without the other team, the rest of the red team around to respond, just allowed for, you know, 2 towers and in exchange better vision control as well. Well, Blue Dawn jumping in to try and scuttle, I think, doesn't get it.
Siphon might need a TP a bit now.
Yeah, Siphon should look to TP here.
Oh no, he's not TPing. This.
Oh, Blue side is trying to burst the dragon down. Will be taken by HUD.
4-man shockwave.
They do have Infernal Soul. Blue Dawn does take down. Does take Ziki and Chug. Meanwhile, there's so much going on. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm going to just do a quick replay on that after we conclude what happened. Alright.
GP is taken down. It's a 4-for-1. Yep.
Alright, let's slow this down because a lot happened in those last 10 seconds.
Yeah. That dragon just got bursted by blue side.
Alright. So we have a fight engage here. Dragon being bursted down. He got killed on 79 HP. 3-man shockwave. Good shield out of center.
3-man knock up as well from Shaman. Siphon's TP was sadly a little late, but he was there in the end to get another kill onto Ken there. While the rest of his team were dealing with GP's Guardian Angel.
Oh. Actually very close here. Yeah, I could have gone
ult there as well, like damaged all of the enemies that Shaman knocked up, as well as shield everyone on his team. So it was a really good center ult, and it looks like they could be looking for Baron here as well.
Unfortunately, Dragon got down to 79 HP and went over to HUD. But
yeah, Chug didn't even smite it. It was actually Cloud Smite that we saw, and HUD Buddy just going to jump onto Siphon. It looks like he's not going to... Oh, his flashes away. It looks like he's made...
Oh, they're actually committing to this? Holy shit, they can't. It's so risky.
No, yeah, they can't. It looks like they're backing off now. Oh, HUD Buddy checks with his W, sees they're not on it. Decides to go back to farming mid.
Definitely punished for being over greedy. Siphon for being a bit greedy on the vision there. You got the TS flash out, you got his Zonyas out for the next minute and a half. Anything's possible.
And there's still a 2.5k lead for red side as well in terms of gold. But HUD is a force to be reckoned with right now. If he's just left dealing all this damage in the backline, he's just gonna win the game for blue side here. If Blue Dawn can't jump on him, then Siphon needs to TP behind him somehow and get a gold card off so that Shaman can follow through on that. And hopefully the communication and target priority is, you know, well coordinated enough to do that.
Dragon coming out.
Looks like
They have no clue,
yeah,
right?
Blue side just want to do Baron now.
TP has to come out Blue Dawn. He needs a point TP to this.
That's a better TP, early and safe. Oh,
Oh,
will be stolen though.
Siphon, you
Timer
madman!
going and charming 3 people while knocking up will trade her life. Siphon sadly will get caught on the edge unnecessarily. Zeke wants more. He misses the flash play, and the hook is just a little bit short.
I want to see how close that Baron still was. Oh my god.
TF stole it with his Q as well, so it would have had to been.
Alright, so TF, his card does 540. It went down to 854.
Maybe the rapid fire magic damage just gave it that extra bit of damage.
Let's just speed this up. Slow this down a bit. Like, card flew in. No, it just.
It was 854. Holy crap! Chug even had smite, just sadly wasn't able to react fast enough to it. And Siphon just, you know, greeting a little bit again there for the gold card over the wall.
One day, Zyke. One day. One day. We'll
One
see.
day. Zyke has been doing pretty well for his team though.
Providing a lot. Providing a lot of assistance, but we have two.
They might just. Yeah, they might just take inhibs and back off. And there is a wave coming down mid, but I'm not sure if they can end the game.
If they take a fight, they can potentially end, right? Or just like.
I think they're just looking to back out here. It could be a little too risky. Shaman's up in 10. So. The next objective will be Elder in
2 minutes.
2 minutes and 40 seconds. That'll probably be the game deciding fight, to be honest.
Definitely have to see like how it all pans out, because we have Death Cap, almost Death Cap coming out of the pen here, just a bit 500 more. Full items completed by TF. HUD's on for the full item point as well. Overall, it's actually a lot.
Mikon's almost full build.
Nah, he's like about 1900 off, while Blue Dawn is still sitting on like probably about 2000 off from a component. Or overall, he still has to like
corrupting pots as well. That's
yeah. Yeah, you take it. He still
there's a lot of vision in the jungle for red side, like in their own jungle.
Overall, you have
While blue side also have vision in their jungle, which is hopefully does get cleared out.
Like if anyone in red side gets caught out here, it's completely game over. Because Blue Dawn won't.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, they've got supers going in mid, and no one's holding those waves. And it looks like they're just going to try and siege the tower bot lane.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a little bit hard.
Blue Dawn, you need to walk
get through here though. I think Zeke was trying to hook
Dude, you need to walk over. They can just engage on your team right now. It's 5v4 in the bot lane.
Yeah, Blue Dawn's. I think he's greeding a bit for this tower. If he really wanted the tower that bad, he should have just tanked it himself and then backed off. He just wasted about 5 seconds there, and he's still going to go for the wave.
Shockwave coming out, only getting
Shockwave
Shaman.
will pull Shaman in, but she will dash out.
Uh-oh.
That could be a crucial ult
to
have.
We have the solo queue scenario coming in. 3 backs coming out of blue side. They're trying to stop it. One.
Clouds manages to stop one back. It looks like Ken's back will go through though.
Oh man!
Because Blue Dawn does get an inhib, and hopefully we'll just get out alive.
Oh, they sent Ken and Chug back.
Meanwhile, Elder is spawning in 15 seconds, and Blue Dawn can't reset because he doesn't have TP. He can't afford to take that risk.
No, he has to actually conserve. Here's the corrupting pot. Is he gonna get caught out here? Everything's possible.
Yeah, most likely. Ziki just lands the hook on him.
No ult coming out. Ooh.
He survived for a lot longer there. Hud Buddy just dives right into the middle of the team.
So much AoE damage just coming out.
Takes out Clouds, and now is moving on to Siphon. Takes a massive chunk of damage from the Q. And Choker's on an asleep Mikon, and it looks like that they will win the game off of that fight there.
God, I think they burnt so much stopping the backs that they got completely punished of it after Blue got caught out.
Yeah, they didn't even need the Oriana ult there at the end to wipe them all out. HUD Buddy's just a lot of damage,
Well, that's what you
and
say.
they couldn't really focus on that.
One mistake in the game can cost you. I mean, here we
Oh,
have,
100%.
and we have Team 7 winning the series.
So Team 7 will be moving on to the final.
Yeah. Hopefully not during exam period. Yeah. Some long games we've had tonight. Pretty close on both sides. Like, anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. It could have gone any direction. Right, and we have this moving for the
Do we have the damage charts too there?
yeah. And we're just bringing everyone in. Hopefully
Oh
everyone
yeah,
comes
HUD Buddy dominated it.
in. Because unmute everyone.
Yeah, you gotta unmute everyone. Welcome, people.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Close game. Close game.
Well done to Team 7 there.
Well played.
Well played.
Uh,
I
Quite-
hope it was
quite a last
an
game.
entertaining series.
That was an
3
entertaining
games.
series.
That's what you want.
Oh no, your second game on Lee Sin was actually so hype.
Yeah, that was a very good game.
I mean, they're fucking taking the pool away. I gotta pull it out.
Just like let everything happen. Alright, hello.
Is that all of Team 7 now?
We have not all of us, but
The majority.
majority. That's close
yeah,
enough. Most of us.
Leslie, you want to handle questions?
Leo, you want to
Uh-huh.
answer questions?
Madam President, could you?
Our president.
I mean, I just
How
want
hard
to
did you
know.
get carried?
I'm just curious about the draft for Team 5 in the first game. They draft bot lane with the Braum Jin.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Braum.
I would like you to talk about that one right now. If you can.
Oh shit.
It's the fate of a Swinburne
I
sport
made so
player to
many
play Braum.
mistakes. I was like, I kind of ran it down on Braum, to be honest.
Oh,
And, like,
I
don't think like
didn't.
Jin really pops Braum's passive very well.
Yeah, no, that's what I was curious about. I'm not sure that Jin and Braum make a great pair, unless you took Hail of Blades on Braum.
Hail of
That
Blades,
might have
Braum.
actually
Yeah,
turned out
that
to
would have
be
been a bit of a
insane.
bump. Yeah. See,
I'm just not sure if you were confident enough with it.
maybe I should have just gone like Triforce Death Dance Braum.
I don't know if
Might have
versing the most OP character in the game is helping it either.
Samira, balanced champion.
Yeah, she was just killing everything.
Yeah,
We
Samira was kind of like,
proxied the wave behind your two.
Oh, that's another thing in the first game. Shaman, Cloud saw all 5 of them mid, but you still stayed in that bush and
oh,
was
we don't
picked off
talk
for
about
first
that.
blood.
Sorry.
Was there like
Oh, okay.
no communication
Okay.
there at all, or?
Okay, no, because I saw one
unlucky.
person, so I stood there and I was about to flash, and for some reason I couldn't flash, so I was like, oh, never mind. I think I'm dead here, whatever.
I'm just curious as
Just bad
to
decision
why you.
making. My bad decision making. That is what it was.
It's quite an unfortunate thing to watch, seeing as your teammate gave you all the info you needed to live there.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question for Siphon.
Oh,
Did
let's
you-
not get
did
into
you-
this.
Did you see?
Oh
Chug-a-lug
wait.
on the dragon.
Yeah, on the dragon.
Not gonna lie, I would love to say yes, but no. I will
No. No, I have the clip. I have the clip.
I nearly shit myself.
My, seriously, bro, my mind was just beelining for bot lane. I was just like, I gotta kill HUD. He's the only one I've got to kill. Like that was always in my head the like half the game. And then he got Edge of Night, and I was just like, well, shit.
Yeah, Edge of Night Diff. But
Yeah, in that final game, your target priority in team fights was not onto HUD Buddy, which is not what we needed to see.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to do with Ken most of the time because I was so scared of the shockwave. I was so scared of us getting caught in a 4-man shockwave that
Well, I
Ken
mean,
was like
he
my
didn't
target
have it
most of
in
the time.
the he didn't have it in the last fight.
I
'cause
know
he
in the
used it
last
on
fight, but see, the
tower.
thing is, I was in mid. I had been in mid clearing waves when he used it. And so it wasn't exactly at the front of my mind, and I don't think any of us called it out again when the fight was starting. So if I'd known, I most probably would have gone for HUD. But
What about the Baron steal from Cypher? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Once again, I'd love to say I planned it, but it was
850.
it was a bit of a
It was-
just a
It was in
Hail
smite
Mary.
range for Chug,
It was
but
4
Well, I thought
HP
I was
off
just
me
like,
starting
I'll
it.
go for it, and
Actually,
if I get it, I get it. If I don't,
Yeah,
I
we,
don't.
we have
And-
double like wrapped cannon, fire cannon, so we have like
Well, yeah, it
even
did.
range,
It did
yeah.
like I knew it did roughly around like 900, nearly 1,000
Ah.
with the full build. So well, full build.
So it
outside
did
Rapidates.
well, I can tell you
854
how much
damage.
it did to the Baron. Yeah.
Roughly around 854, I think it was.
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. Yeah, it was
Yeah, because I saw
854.
it drop to 854 just before it just
Because
before
you
it died.
threw it at like 1.1, I think. And
I
then it-
threw it at like 1.1, 1.2.
Yeah.
Because I thought, oh, he might smite here. Hopefully he smites early, and I can catch the card on it. But the smite I don't think came out.
It was 14 off smite, so
neither smite came out. Yeah.
And also in the last game for the first blood, Zeke, did you plan on hitting that minion with your hook, or was it just unfortunate that it hit the minion?
Oh no.
It was unfortunate, but I was like, we have the damage goes in, and then 4 people showed up out of nowhere. I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice you hit the minion. I thought you hit me.
No,
Yeah,
what? No, no.
The TP was, can't lie, a bit excessive, seeing as you knew Lilia was top
Hey,
and Clouds
look,
was top as
look.
well.
We don't talk about my TP.
But you
Holy
did
shit.
manage to catch the wave from
The
mid,
amount
so
of
you didn't
int
lose that
TPs I
much.
did on TF was just.
Bro, is
we're
this
not-
just fucking
Roast
me
everyone?
just flaming everyone or what? Like,
Nah, Liam's
my
just
turn next,
flaming
bro.
me.
Like, hello?
I was so
Get out of
tempted
the
to
way,
the
flame
Morellos
me,
just
dude.
you
Just
win.
flame me dying, man. Come on, come on.
Now let's talk about GP's performance in the top lane in the last game.
I'm not gonna lie.
More health,
I feel like
Oh goodness.
I don't know. I'm not sure why Blue Dawn was walking without vision at the last fight as well, when Drag
What?
Elder was about to spawn too.
We thought that they wouldn't be like as close. We didn't think you guys had 5 on
I
Dragon.
thought
'cause
that
you
there would
reset.
be people there, but I thought we would be up numbers, and so
Yeah,
I
you
thought
had,
it would be
Yeah, we
just
didn't
able
think
to get away
Ori
with
and
it.
that would have rotated that quickly after the recall.
Like they just left wave and just ran straight
Yeah,
to
you're
it.
right.
Yeah, I think we
I thought they were
expected
gonna
them to
clear.
go for the wave. So.
Bro, I heard HUD buddies like, don't recall, don't recall, don't recall. We can't reset here, we can't reset here, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I
The Elder was on 30 when you stopped our backs, and then we were still recalling. I was kind of, but it ended up being fine because we had our home guards.
I thought maybe if I stay in base and we delay the Elder taking, but I don't have TP, so it's like really risky.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. You had what's it called? What's the one that Sterax? You had Sterax and Death Dance, so
Yeah.
that was unfortunate.
except 3 of you guys were sitting in a bush entirely and just caught him out.
Yeah,
Like I had ulti too, ulti, Sterax, and E, so I was like kind of big, but it still didn't live.
I don't think he has.
Yeah, your mana was
in
looking
the
a
last
bit
fight,
shy
yeah.
though, yeah.
Yeah, and there was a blue buff there, but there was no time to get it. Like,
I
He
know.
was just sitting there looking at me.
Elder was way too important for that blue buff, sadly.
Yeah, so we just had to run. But no, it was a good game.
I mean,
Played
yeah,
well.
it was a good game. I loved like the 3 or 4 man knock up and charms that Shaman got.
Oh, yeah.
Like those were some
That
really
one.
good fights.
Oh, it's because
Yeah.
because of the clan ulti, and then everyone was just grouped, so I just went in.
Yeah,
That was good going.
the off
Like
W.
in one of the fights, it was just all in from one team, then back out while kiting, and then the other team would just all in and then back out and kiting.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
it was very cool. Good games though, guys.
Yeah,
Both teams played pretty well.
It was really close. I didn't even think we were gonna win that last one. It was so close. It was tough.
Really well done to you guys though. Going down backline, how you just like one shot pretty much the
Yeah,
backline.
Hudbuddy was flaming whole game, dude. Oh
You
no,
know
man,
me.
mental boom, dude. I died.
Oh
Yep,
yeah,
top
me.
Diff, dude. Yep.
Oh,
really
I was mental boom the whole game. 2 deaths in the
Oh,
bot lane. I was
wow.
mental boom. I was gone. I was on another planet. Nah.
And the amount of
the
tower dives mid that went wrong onto Siphon, where he lived and got a kill.
I remember
dives
too.
Yeah, that's the
They
theme
did.
of the
To be
series,
fair to
man.
them though, they did pull off like 2 or 3 successful tower dives and killed me in the first game.
The first game was yuck.
Yeah, oh,
I can't believe you both got out from under that tower. I was so mad.
it was
The
the
heck? Just running through.
tower dive before every dragon in the second game, and we'd all die, and then
Yeah.
dragon. That was the
I
the
think-
one side end.
I'm not sure if it was Yev or Leslie that called it, but someone said red side curse. Which
Yeah,
appears
Yeah,
to
no,
be
that
true.
was me. and Red Side didn't
Dude,
win a
how
single
fucking
game.
broken is blue side?
Red is like pretty OP right
Actually
now.
broken, man.
Like we could take the Oriana away in that last game, which is kind of OP.
yeah. We were. I
Oh,
don't
Siphon.
think we were debating a lot of things. Like I was like, it was either like Syndra or TF, and
Yeah.
I was leaning more towards TF in the hopes that we could shut HUD down, but we just couldn't really get too much access on bot lane, so that was just unfortunate.
Oh, Siphon, I did like your early game out of game 2, game 3. Like, you were roaming, like, so much more than game 1.
Oh, look, game 1, I think I was just way too nervous. I just sat in lane and farmed the entire match, did
Same
nothing,
with me.
missed 3 ultis, missed like 4 other good ulti opportunities, and then just lost the game. Like, it was
I missed
just...
everything. I'll write
Oh.
it down. So.
Anyway, GG. I'm gonna go now.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys. I'm gonna
Hopefully
leave.
everyone enjoys the
GG's.
games.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone have fun watching Worlds.
Yeah, it'll be a good game. Oh,
Yeah.
it started. Shit.
We
Okay.
missed one.
Right.
Assuming only one.
Sunning won the first
Well
one.
played.
Okay.
Catch you, everyone.
See ya.
GG.
Bye.
Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching tonight. Hopefully we can resume. There's 2 matches left of our semi-finals between Team 2 and 3. And then after it, we have the actual grand finals. Alright. Hope everyone enjoyed the show. Golfcast signing off. See ya. I'm disconnecting all the time. What the fuck?